Do I ever scare you when I say boo? Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Maybe next time I should just roar into the mic. I boo at you! Yeah. Yeah? Did I scare you? Yay! I finally got someone. I was mildly startled. Awesome. I did it. I did it. I would never be scared of you. Everybody. Because I'm the scariest dinosaur ever. Except for maybe Chomp. I don't know. Chomp tries to get you to the screen. Like every single day. Hi. Hi. Hi guys. Hi. I have my chat on the other screen already. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ena's grabbing. Yeah, thank you for the super. How are you so cute yet so scary? I don't know. I just do it. It just works, I guess. It just works. It just works. Yeah. Oh, my PC is like kind of warm. Is the game too overloading? I'm not sure. That goes up. Thank you, baby Chomp, for 10 months. Thank you. Which, by the way, I've been wondering, what there is a fly in my room. I just saw it. I just saw a fly behind me. I was thinking about moving chat back over to the other side. I don't know. We'll see if you're blocking anything over here. But maybe having chat in its own corner and the alert box in the other corner might be like the better thing to do. There we go. Hi guys. Hello again, Precious Chio. Are you feeling better since yesterday? Yeah, my throat was still kind of sore when I woke up this morning, but I'm definitely doing better today, having a day to rest. I'm sorry again for needing to cancel yesterday's stream. Well, I guess... What the freak? That fly is like big. Who let that big fly in here? There's like a big housefly flying around my room. Get out! Get out of here. I hope it flies into a spider web. Okay. Yeah. Stop flying at me! Oh god. Man, I'm just like open up my bedroom door. Maybe it'll fly out. I don't know. Technicality. Thank you for putting Chomp for 700 months. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about needing to cancel the stream. I mean, I guess it's more like postponed because we are still gonna have it. But our first membership stream, I really didn't want to postpone it. Yeah, it's just Dino Cop ended up running a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Very unexpected. And I feel like the entire stream I was like, well, I should be close to the end, so you know, I shouldn't stop yet.
I am warm and dry. They say opposites attract. Is this true? Asking for a friend?
I've heard that too. I don't know. Is it true though? I don't know. Maybe other Chomps can help weigh in. Do you think that's true? Hi, Snapper, hi. But I postponed them to phone it in. This is true, yeah. So I want to make sure that we have it early next week, so that way it's not pushed off for too long. I do feel like it was the best decision, because I've been trying to take better care of my voice. You know, I've seen about someone before who ended up damaging their voice, but through overuse and stuff, for like streaming and stuff. So like, ever since then, I've been like, oh, you know what, like I should take better care of my voice. So I've been trying to take better care of it. So I did think I made the smart decision taking yesterday off, but it was still not an easy decision because I don't like canceling streams. I really don't like it. I always feel like I'm letting you guys down. But we will have that stream next week. Yeah. So no worries. You know, a little delay, but we will still do it, and we should be good for every other stream this week. Today's stream should also be on the shorter side as well. We're doing a play test. We're playing a play test today for Will, Follow the Light. And this is in fact a stream, not a song release. Sorry, I thought that comment was kind of funny. Does it look like a song release? I don't know. It's not the first time I've gotten a comment like that. I remember like before my like graduation, well, before anyone had any reason to suspect a graduation. Also, get out of here, fly! Oh my god! It like flew in front of my face. I'm worried it's gonna go in my mouth because I'm yapping. I don't want it to go in my mouth. Anyway, but yeah, I remember there was this one stream I did, like before anyone had any reason to suspect graduation at all, where it was just titled "Hello," and it's like mostly a white screen with like an art piece of me really small at the bottom. I thought it would be really funny to make the art just really small. It was a yapping stream. It was a normal yapping stream, but I remember people in the pre-chat for that stream were like, "Oh god, I don't feel good about this, bros. Oh no!" I'm just like, bro, I was just yapping. This was before there was any like inkling of thought that Pixelink might close. So it was just like, it was just kind of came out of nowhere. So that comment just kind of reminded me of that. Yeah, Chio, this is one banging rap I have to say. It's so long. Wow, thank you. Yeah, I've never rapped longer in my entire life. They were having a premonition. Pogchoms are clairvoyant. Maybe that was it. They came from the future and they were trying to say like, "Oh, my bad feeling is actually because it's going to happen. It hasn't happened yet, but it's going to." Although, if they could see the future, maybe they can't see that far into the future because I did come back. So it wasn't forever. I am back again now. So, yay! Now anytime a VTuber has a white background on the thumbnail, it looks like a graduation. Does it though? Because I feel like whenever a VTuber is announcing a graduation stream, it's usually like emotional looking thumbnail. It'll say like important announcement, you know, not special announcement, important announcement, or it could just be announcement. But I feel like nowadays VTubers with like the whole like graduation panic thing, VTubers usually will try to give those subtle hints when it's happening. So I feel like a graduation announcement stream usually has a specific look to it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe I haven't seen a lot of announcement streams, and maybe there's more out there that look more like that than I think. I don't know. But it always struck me as weird. You know, also, like, the few times I would, like, have, like, a cover coming out, and I wanted to, like, surprise, like, Pogchoms. I remember I did have one cover where this was the case. Had a cover coming out, and, you know, to not spoil what song it is, I'll usually put up, like, the black thumbnail with the white question marks, and I'll title it, like, question mark, and it's a video, not a live stream. It's always a video, and it's in the videos tab. But I remember even that got people like, you know, graduating so soon, joking. Ha ha ha, very funny. Still better than we need to talk. Oof. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something serious. Yeah, so like, I feel like a lot, like most VTubers, if not all VTubers, know that, like, you know, if you're graduating, it's going to have that serious vibe to it, and if you're not graduating, it's not necessarily gonna have that serious vibe to it. I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, no, today is not a song release, it is just a gaming stream. Although I would like to, oh my god, this fly! I'm going to kill him! I do feel that, what was I gonna say? Oh, that fly flew by my head and distracted me. Oh, I would like to release more covers at some point, though. It's what I was going to say. Rainy Danny, welcome to Pod Champion. Thank you. After your last song cover, I have PTSD from song covers. No, don't let my last song cover, like, ruin song covers for you for the rest of your life. I think that's the funniest thing, too. That song cover wasn't even going to be a graduation one initially. I had that cover in production, like, before I got the news that Pixelink might have been closing. It was just gonna be a normal cover. Like, you know, I sing along to the song in the credits every time we beat White Day. It was a popularly requested cover from PogChamps. So, like, originally my plan was, like, I'm gonna produce it, I'm gonna make it, and I was going to play the last route of White Day, and then I was going to sing along in the credits, like I always do, and then as we're ending the stream, I was gonna say, like, oh, but, you know, we got, like, a little bit more, it's not over yet, we got a surprise, and then I was gonna, like, sneakily set up a raid into my cover waiting room. And, you know, I was gonna, like, put up the waiting room while I was streaming, and you guys would have no idea that the cover was going to come out. Like, I had this entire plan. It was going to be a pleasant surprise. And then I got the news about, like, you know, like, oh, we might be closing. And then it turned into, oh, we are closing. And it just kind of ended up being the perfect graduation cover, but that was not originally the plan. That was not originally the plan with that cover. So, please do not panic if I release more covers. I think, I don't know, like, graduation is not something that crosses my mind, like, ever. Well, especially, like, I want to say, like, oh, if I ever did, but, like, it feels weird to even say that, because it's not something at all on my radar, like, I don't wanna, so, but I don't think I'll, if I ever did, I don't think I would do a cover for it, like, it would just be, like, here's a stream to say goodbye, like, you know, like, the traditional, but, like, it's not even something on my radar, like, so, like, don't even worry about it. Especially not right after I came back. How weird would that be? It made me cry though. It's an emotional song. Even without being a graduation cover, it's an emotional song. We need to talk to you. I'm graduating from being a part-time. No, you can't do that. You're stuck with me forever, okay? So sit back down. Anyway, graduating is a prank. No, that's a horrible idea. I've seen people do that. I've seen other VTubers do that. Where they'll say, like, I'm graduating as, like, a prank. It does not go well. That is not a good idea. Nah, that's a terrible prank. Yeah, no. It gets everyone feeling all sad, and then when you hit them with the, it was actually just a silly joke. Just a little silly. And then people are gonna be like, why did you make me feel this sadness? You know, they're not gonna be laughing. They're not gonna be laughing. Maybe like one or two people might laugh, but like the majority of people are probably just gonna be like, what the frick, man? You know? I mean, they have been. I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen. It's just not a good prank. No. It was supposed to be a surprise, but then the picture got snapped by Thanos. Yeah, Thanos ruined my surprise cover, and now it's forever sad. But I'm back now, so now you guys can watch it, and it might not be as sad. I don't know. Stuck with cute and funny Dino? How awful. I know! It's just the worst thing you could imagine. You've never had anything more terrible happen to you in your entire life. This VTuber raised $18,000 just to graduate after a week. Here's why. Yeah, $18,000. I was told by the PogChamp that PogChamps raised $14,000. What the heck? Where's this other $4,000 PogChamps? You're holding out on me. Yeah. I'm glad I haven't seen any April Fool's graduation announcements yet. I would like to think that's because most people know it's a bad idea. But I don't know. Every time April Fool's rolls around, I always feel like there's a chance you might see it. And you never know. You stole the rest. What do you mean? I don't have that in my bank account. My OC graduated with a master's and did the whole fake graduation stream prank. It went live when I was waking up from a sleep. I saw it and legit had a heart attack. Yeah, okay, like in that specific case, if you're graduating from school and maybe you want to do like a little tease, I would not do that as a stream. I would maybe do that as like a tweet, you know? So that way the moment is very short-lived. Like, oh, I'm graduating from college. You know, like it's like a brief moment. If it's a stream though, then people are gonna be like, they're waiting for the stream to go live. They're scared in the pre-chat. You're gonna have to go live. And then people are fearing the worst. There's like the feeling is much longer with a stream, you know? But I don't know. I guess if you like I feel like if you do it like you know, you are graduating from something, just not VTubing. I mean, I guess that's not as bad. I don't know. I do think maybe that could be funny, but only if it's really, really, really short-lived. Like, you don't want to freak out your friends. You know, that's not a nice feeling. That's not a nice feeling. Yeah, backlash baiting? Is that a real term? I don't know. Yeah. And now we need to raise 66 million. $1 for each year you've existed. Yeah, exactly. Well, what would I even like? If I had that kind of money, what would I even use it on? I don't know. The Patreon's did give me some of the fundraiser money, so I've been like buying stuff already. I don't know what I would use 66 million on. How about a new house? Yeah. It could work if it's not the entire stream. I don't agree, but you know, we can disagree. I don't agree though. I feel like the only way if I personally, like, I'm not in college, so I would never actually be making a like a tweet like that at all. But if I was in college and wanted to do it, I would only do it as a tweet. So that way any like, aha, gotcha, it's literally only a second, you know, I wouldn't want to draw it out. I feel like that's worse. A better streaming platform? Personally, I'm on the best one. I feel I'm on the best one as it is right now. I don't think there is a better one. Nah. And if you mean start a better one, I don't think 66 million would be enough for that. Well, actually, I don't know, maybe. That is a big number. But I don't trust that I'd be able to run a successful streaming software platform. Nah, I don't know. I think that sounds really hard. You gotta make people like it, and it's gotta catch on. You know. Like, I remember when TikTok came out, I didn't think it was really gonna go anywhere, because you see platforms like that pop up from time to time, and they usually don't. So like, TikTok taking off kinda is like, you know, it doesn't usually happen. It's kind of rare. So I wouldn't want to bet so much money on something that's like so rare, you know, and hard to get going. I wouldn't want to do that. I want a new tablet and a pair of speakers. Then I'm good for a while. Yeah, that won't even cost that much. I think if I had $66 million though, I definitely would buy a house. Not even necessarily like a rich person's house. Just a nice house. Because currently the one I live in is not that great. You know, well, it's not even my house, it's a rental house. I'm in a crappy rental house. So I would love to buy just a nice, you know, like not nice like fancy, but just nice as in like, not falling apart house. And then maybe I could upgrade a lot of my streaming stuff, maybe, but like it doesn't really need to be upgraded. Like, you know, it's all fine, it's fine. There are already a few attempts at VTuber streaming apps. Yeah. And I've watched the birth and fall of some of them. Like, some of them are gone already. Do any of you guys remember VStream? I'll bet you most of you guys don't know VStream. That's because it was very short-lived and failed. Yeah. Well, I think in VStream's case, it was VTuber only. You know that like suggestion that always gets made every time a streaming platform does something bad, and everyone's like, we should just have a VTuber only streaming platform. Okay, well, VStream tried to do that. It was VTuber only, which already doesn't help. I do remember it was also invite only for a while. I don't remember if they got rid of that, but like it just wasn't doing well. Now I forgot about VStream. Yeah, I think a lot of people forgot about it. I had to like remember what the title of it was, like the name of it, because like I remember that, like, oh, this existed. What was it called again? VStream. I remember now. Yeah. Yeah, they excluded cute and funny VTubers. Yeah, I do remember that being a thing, which is kind of funny because I did have somebody like way back when trying to like invite me to stream there, and I was like, I don't think I'm allowed. But I also just didn't want to. I wasn't interested, but yeah. Yeah, stuff like that's not gonna help. But I think even if it was like, even if it was like not invite only and they were like more open and stuff, I still think it might not have worked out because it's just hard to get something like that off the ground, you know? It's just really, really, really hard to get it off the ground. There's group chat, I think. That's more like Omegle though. That's not really like it is it's not streaming in the way YouTube and Twitch is. You know, that'd be like suggesting Omegle as like an alternative to YouTube. It's not really the same thing. Although I have seen group chat seems to be doing pretty well. I don't know. I've actually not really closely looked at it, but they seem like they're doing okay. It is different from YouTube and Twitch, though. It's not quite the same thing. Yeah. What about Annie-Live? It unalived itself. Oh, is Annie-Live dead now? I haven't even heard of that for a while. Yeah, I guess everyone's using, like, Irium now. I don't know. And I'm not sure how well, like, Irium's doing. I don't really pay attention to other, platforms that I'm not on. I mostly just pay attention to, like, Twitter and YouTube. How are Twitter and YouTube doing? You know, those are my platforms. Those are the ones I pay attention to. I have thought before, like, the thought has crossed my mind before that maybe if a streaming platform, like a new one, were to pop up, you know, like, maybe it could be fun to try a brand new content platform, and, like, you know, maybe, like, pioneering it. Because sometimes if you're a pioneer of something that ends up taking off big time, it can be really good for growth and stuff. But, like, I don't even know if I would end up even doing that. Like, when I say I'm thinking about it, I mean, like, it's a thought that's crossed my mind that I think is cool. Not in the way of thinking about it like you're considering it. Well, I guess I have considered it, but, like, not like it's not something I'm planning to do. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's more like, yeah, it's crossed your mind, you think it's a cool idea, and it's like, maybe if you ever got the chance, but not really something you're seriously planning. You know. Isn't RPlay for particular VTuber content? A lot of ASMR ends up there, I heard. I don't know much about RPlay. I don't even know if it's VTuber specific. I know a lot of people use it for NSFW content. I don't know. Is that like the focus of RPlay? Is the focus supposed to be NSFW? I don't know. Chomp launch when, Chio. Maybe once we get that 66 million, maybe I'll give it a shot. Yeah. First time hearing it, and sounds like you would need to be interested to even know of it. What was that about? VStream? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. What's the topic about? Just came here. Oh, we're just talking about, like, different streaming platforms. And alternatives for VTubers and stuff. There was a VTuber I was mildly interested in on Irium, but I'm not downloading an app on my phone just to watch a VTuber. Yeah, it's like the stuff like that. I don't want to talk about Irium like too much, cause like I've heard it's like really, really big in Japan, So, like, it might be doing well for itself in some areas. So, like, this isn't me saying, like, it's necessarily doing bad, but I do think it's an interesting choice having a streaming platform where you have to download an app to use it. It is an interesting choice, and I do think, I don't know, I mean, it might turn some people off. But I have heard they're doing really, really well in Japan. I think I heard that. I'm pretty sure I've heard that. So, you know, they're doing pretty well for themselves in some areas. I don't know. But again, I mostly just pay attention to YouTube and Twitter. I'm not super caught up on everything else, so I feel like there's not a lot I could say about it. Everybody has a lot of NSFW, but you can do safer work. Yeah, but I think if the bulk of content on there is NSFW, then like people start to associate it with NSFW content. You know, it's kind of like how you don't have to do NSFW on like Fansly. You know, I've seen creators do safer work on Fansly, but if you say you have a Fansly, people are immediately gonna assume it's NSFW because that's what it's like mostly known for. It's the same kind of thing. I don't think I would want to do, like, content on our play just for the, like, association and stuff. Well, I mean, I also don't feel like I have any content that has to be on there, you know? Like, some people put ASMR on there. Personally, I've never gotten in trouble with my ASMR. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe none of the triggers I've done have been, like, something that'll trigger YouTube. I don't know, but I never ran into issues with my ASMR, so I don't know. Maybe if I did it more often, I don't know. I don't know. I remember I was doing it around the same time a lot of VTubers were talking about their ASMR, like getting taken down or getting flagged or something, and like I thought for sure, like, oh, there's a good chance it's gonna happen to me, but like it just didn't happen. So I think I just got lucky or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, but I hate it. I hate that, like, some of my favorite triggers are, like, the kind of thing that triggers that flag, and I hate it, you know? I like mouth sounds. Why do mouth sounds have to get the, like, sexual content flag? It's not sexual. It's not. It sounds nice. I like the way it sounds. I don't like it. Don't let anyone fool you. Chio isn't only dinos. No, I do not. I've seen Minecraft Let's Plays on certain Cornhub before. I mean, my friend did, yeah. I guess, yeah, actually, yeah, I have seen, I have heard and seen, like, yeah, there could be safer work content even on literally, like, it's got its main demographic in the name. It's got, well, not, demographic's not the right word. It's got its main content, like, in the name. But you can still put safer work content on there. I remember I was, like, scrolling on either Twitter or Facebook, and saw, like, people talking about it. Like, there's this guy who is on the, yeah, Hornpub. There's this guy that's on there who, like, starts out, he like basically does like comedic skits, and he starts all of them out with like traditional, you know, like sexy plots, you know, like it starts out with those situations, but then he like just flips it on its head and it turns into like normal stuff. It's like a comedic thing, like even that's on there. It's actually really funny. But I haven't seen it for a while. I don't know if he still makes content. I don't know. You just posted a Triceratops on your Only Dinos page yesterday. What are you talking about? Now I think you guys are making stuff up. You're lying. Mima got ASMR removed from YouTube for breathing. I have seen that. I have seen people get their ASMR taken down because they breathed. And like not even as like blowing on the mic, like intentionally, you know, which also should be fine. It should be totally okay. But like I've seen, like, you literally are just breathing to not die. And if the mic happens to pick it up and YouTube happens to like, I don't know. It's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing. It's so dumb. I haven't seen anyone get flagged like that in a long time. I'm hoping, actually no, wait, have I? wait, actually, I might have seen some of the VLO girls get flagged in that way. Oh my god, this fly! I'm going to kill him, man. There's this big fly flying around my room, and it's really annoying. Yeah. Holy, big cute face on my screen. Hello. It's about to be this fly's face on your screen, too. It keeps flying by my computer. How dare you breathing too loud? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I feel really bad for any ASMR creators that have gotten, like, flags like that. It's so dumb. Nobody deserves it. Nobody deserves that. But, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. I'm hoping that things will, like, improve in that way. I don't know if that stuff still happens, like, super commonly. I'm not sure. But, yeah. Hoping for the best. Hoping for the best. Anyway. Chio stream flag for violent content and threats against flies. It's true. This is true. YouTube's gonna be like, you said you were gonna kill a man? Banned. I hope that never gets me flagged in any way, because it's become like, I say it all the time. I say it off stream even. Like, if I get frustrated at something, it's just, I'm gonna kill a man. Like, it's just become like one of my catchphrases. And I hope I never get in trouble for it, because I don't want to have to, like, unlearn something that I've started saying. That sounds really annoying. That sounds really annoying. What if he's just a fan and wants to say hello? Fans aren't allowed in my room. Not when I'm streaming. He can get out. He didn't ask to come in here. Nah. Coming into Chio's room without consent, that's just blasphemous. That's just illegal. You can't do that. Yeah, minor inconvenience. It's not looking good for the hostages. What does that mean? It should be fine as long as it doesn't involve a wall mode. Nah, I don't need a wall mode. I just need a man. Another thing I've noticed is that if you have static image ASMR, that tends to get flagged more easily. Really? So if you have like the screen animated, that's less likely to get flagged than if it was a static, just still image? Just add in Minecraft at the end. I don't feel like I should have to. Nah! Well, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get flagged for it and I'll be like, oh, okay, I guess I have to tone it down. I don't know. But I have not yet, so I'm just gonna keep it as I'm doing. Yeah. Nah, my throat's still kinda icky. Still kinda icky. Yeah, just do your ASMR while the screen is just silent. It's silent footage from various Benny Hill sketches. Somehow I thought that was going to say while your ASMR, while the screen is just like Silent Hill. And I was like, you know what? Silent Hill ASMR would probably snap. Yeah. The best way to catch a fly is to move a clear bottle very slowly towards it. They have very bad eyesight for slow-moving objects, but good for fast movements. Really? I didn't know that. Well, that would also require him to land. And right now, he's just flying around my room. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know when he even got in here. Like, it must have happened, like, just before stream started. Because I was in here for hours in the morning. I even had food in here earlier, and I did not see a fly. So he must have, like, just got in, which is really annoying. Yeah, just relatable ASMR with mouth sounds as imaginary mukbang or invisible sandwich. It's still mouth sounds though, like eating sounds. It's just a kind of mouth sound. I don't know. Why do you have a fly problem in January, Chio? I don't know. Well, I don't know if it's like as cold where I am. I don't know. I thought it would be cold enough to deter the bugs, but I guess not. They sometimes come from gaps in the wall. Yeah, they're really annoying. Yeah. I think it got into my AC unit, not gonna lie. I have my window AC in the wall, and I didn't take it out for winter. It's still there. So it might have gotten into that. I'm just gonna hope it flies into a spider web at some point. My spiders can eat it. Yeah, my spider roommates, they can eat it. Why do you have a fly problem with a spider infestation? I wouldn't say it's a problem. It's only one fly. But probably because it just hasn't flown into their spider webs yet. So the spiders, they gotta wait on their webs. They're not gonna chase it down. They don't do that. They're all cellar spiders. They just wait. They're like ambush predators, you know? You know? Actually, wait, does it count as ambush predator when they sit on the web? Cause I know there's some spiders that is it the ogre face spider? I think it's the ogre face spider. They like sit up high with like a net in their hand. They like make a web net in their hands and they hold it. And then if something like goes underneath them, then they dip down real fast and then like snatch it up. So like there's spiders that do hunts in ways that are not waiting on their web. I would say a spider like that, or like a trapdoor spider, or more like ambush spiders. But then what about spiders that just sit on their web and wait? Are they still ambush predators, or are they something else? I don't know. Speaking of spiders, there's this game that I've been seeing people play, and like I really want to play it. It's called Huntsman, and it's like a survival horror game where like it's all giant spiders. Yeah, I want to play that. Yeah. I wonder how I'm gonna feel about it though, cause like obviously the spiders are like the monsters in this game, but I like spiders. So, oh my god, this fly, I'm going to kill a man. Go away, fly, go away. Yeah. So like eight-legged freaks, the game. I don't know. I once saw a jumping spider catch a fly in the air and fall on my work table. Proud of the little champ for his catch. Yeah, that's some pretty. The flies are so fast. Like that's some pretty good moves. Pretty smooth moves. Apparently my house had termites, but I never noticed that. What the frick? Get those taken care of ASAP. You could find yourself some house centipedes. They're bug eaters. I did find a house centipede in my house at one point. But I put it outside. I put it outside because my roommate is not so kind to big bugs or bugs in general. So I feel like putting it outside was the best thing for it rather than leaving it in the shower where it would eventually be discovered and probably killed. Yeah, it might have just come back in. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. But like, I like house centipedes. They would be really good for like pest control stuff. But now it's a homeless centipede. I know, yeah, they're not really meant to be. Well, I don't know. I googled it. I remember I googled it. And like house centipedes can live outside. Like they thrive more inside, but like they can be outside. I mean, they come in from outside, you know. Never heard or seen house centipedes. They must be a northeastern thing. Well, like northeast where? Like in the States? Cause I'm on like west, more west than that, and I have them. You know, I think they're all over the States, unless you're in like Europe or something. But it's like are the States like northeast of Europe? They're not. I don't think they are. I'm not good with geography, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think it is. Yeah. Yeah, my roommate regularly goes on crusades against the bugs in our house, and it makes me sad. Yeah, sometimes if you live with someone who's not as kind to bugs as you are, sometimes the best thing for the bug might not be like the best, most optimal thing in total, in general, but you just do like the best you can. We also got it in Europe, at least in Italy we do. Yeah, I think house centipedes are actually pretty common. You probably just haven't heard of it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ross, thank you for the soup. Down attacks. Hope you're feeling better. My throat definitely is doing better today. I still I'm coughing a little bit, and like it's a little sore, but like I'm fine for the most part. Yeah. It's been like 40 minutes of yapping. We should probably start the game at some point, you know. It probably won't be super long. The game today, we're doing a play test. So, it's kind of like a demo. I've never done a play test before. I'm quite excited. But it's kind of like a demo. So I don't think it's the full game. I don't know how long it's going to be. But we can get into it. We can give it a try. Yeah. I've lived from Florida to California, and I've never seen a house centipedes. And now, house bears, I've seen that. I don't know what a house bear is, but I'm pretty sure house centipedes, yeah, they're all over the U.S. I guess you've just never seen one. You've just never seen one. Yeah, but you know, sometimes it just comes out to that, I guess. Sometimes you just don't find something that is common. I once knew someone who had no idea what a Cracker Barrel was, who lived in California. There are Cracker Barrels in California. They said, when I asked them, how have you never seen a Cracker Barrel? They're like, I guess they're just not in my state. Yes, they are. And even if they were not, they're one of the, like, for the European folks here, Cracker Barrel is like a very widely known chain in the U.S. Like not as much as like something like McDonald's, but like most people here know what Cracker Barrel is. It's strange to not know. And they are in California, so I don't know how you didn't know. There's a game? I was just here for the cute dino. Yeah, there's a game. That person doesn't go on a lot of road trips, I guess. Maybe they don't even leave their house. I don't know. Super Boogie, welcome to Car Champion. Thank you. I've seen a crack barrel, but never a Cracker Barrel. What's a crack barrel? Nah, Cracker Barrel is a southern restaurant. It's like a southern food chain restaurant. They got stuff like fried chicken and mac and cheese and mashed potatoes and gravy. They got biscuits, the American kind, not the British kind. You know, like bread rolls, not cookies. Although, you might be able to buy cookies in their gift shop. They all have gift shops. And they got like fried apples and fried okra and green beans and fried chicken. Yeah, they got like a bunch of stuff. And it's like all southern and good. I'm a big fan of Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I much prefer homemade biscuits. Nah, Cracker Barrel's biscuits are fire. And you cannot talk me down from this show box. They are fire. Yeah. I'm not going to ask why. Ask why what? About what? What do you mean what? The chicken and dumplings are the best dish, fight me. I don't like chicken and dumplings. So I'm not gonna agree with that. Yummers. Yeah, it is yummers. They're really good. You know, maybe not the best, like, southern food you can find in general, but also, I've been to so many different Cracker Barrels, and, like, the quality is pretty consistently good. I really like them. I'm a big fan. The Crack Barrel. Oh, yeah, I don't know what a Crack Barrel is. Yeah. Anyway. Red Lobster's cheddar biscuits are hard to beat. The Cheddar Bay biscuits are really good, but if I be totally honest, I do think I prefer Cracker Barrel's biscuits. But I do really like Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay biscuits too. They are really, really good. But now you guys got me yapping for even longer. We were gonna start the game. Now you got me yapping about Cracker Barrel. You know I can't shut up about Cracker Barrel. You know I like them too much. Yeah, Cracker Barrel recently got a new CEO. Is going to modernize. Oh yeah. I saw that, and you best believe I was about to become Cracker Barrel's biggest hater if they ruined it. And I think I've gotten to go to a Cracker Barrel like once since then. I do think it was the modernized decor. It wasn't a really big change, so it wasn't terrible. But they did reduce the number of random objects on the walls. And I'm just gonna say, we hate simplified logos. Oh, it wasn't just the logo. It wasn't just a logo. This is the part that I hate, is everyone outraged about the logo. Everyone made a stink about the logo. So they got the logo thing reversed, and then everyone forgot about it. The logo was not the biggest problem. They were going to completely change up the interiors, which if you don't know, the interior is important because they have a very distinctive atmosphere. The whole point of a Cracker Barrel is to have like an old style feel to it. It feels like an old country ranch home. Like the theming of the building is part of the brand. It doesn't look like any other diner. You walk in and it's all like, they got a taxidermy deer head over the fireplace. They got old garden tools. They got retro things from like the 60s on the wall. Pictures, portraits, like antique things you can't find anymore. They got like old tin cans, old like furniture pieces, everything hung up on that wall. It creates an atmosphere. It's important. And if they were gonna change that and make it like your average white woman's country home, not country like from the 60s, like Cracker Barrel, country like you went to Hobby Lobby and found a couple of things that have a bit of that country feel, and now you think your house is all super. Nah, I don't want to feel like I walked into a white woman's dream of what a country home should look like in the modern times. I want to walk in and eat under a dusty wheelbarrow. If that dusty wheelbarrow is not there, it's not the same. Yeah, I will become Cracker Barrel's biggest hater if they change it. I'm like verbally holding a gun to the CEO's head. Well, maybe not that strongly, but maybe not that strongly. But you know, I love what they are now. If you change it, I will forever hold that grudge, and I will not like Cracker Barrel anymore. So they better not change it. A live, laugh, love sign for every wall. Yeah, exactly. It's like ew, ew, ew. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that! Luckily, they didn't go through with it after the backlash. They didn't go through with the logo after the backlash. I have seen a Cracker Barrel with a changed interior. At least I think it was changed. And if it wasn't a super huge difference. I don't know if maybe they pulled back on their plans, or if they were horrible at communicating what the plan was, or what happened. But they were gonna do more than just that. Yeah. Anyway, we're playing a game today! Yippee! Okay, I have no idea how long this game is. Let's get into it. My PC is also slowly heating up my room. So. The ones I've been seeing near me recently were completely the same as always. Maybe they only changed like a couple of them. Wait, use A deer to steer. Huh? I'm on a boat. What am I steering to? Ah, scary.
The wind's too strong. If we don't drop that sail, that mast will snap for sure.
What? Check. Hold back sail? What? Who am I talking to? What am I doing? What? I'm not a sailor. Strike the sails and set the storm sail? What? Oh, this is how you do it. Use A and D to select sail. Which one is the storm sail?
I need a storm sail.
What's the storm sail? Ah, here we go.
Okay, that should be better.
Oh, I figured it out! Yeah! Get ready for the storm! I don't wanna!
Damn it, the boom's
Can I
come
hide
loose.
under here?
If I don't secure it, I'm done for.
What's a boom? Is it you? Oh, Hold it. Hold it. Hold. Okay. Can I just hide in that tiny hatch? Am I supposed to be heading somewhere? Pussy!
God damn it!
What now? Oh, big waves! Hey, Michael, I think you've been crowned champion for 2 months. Hi! Hey! Hey! Okay. Weather the storm. Am I supposed to go somewhere?
Big wave. Port side.
What's the port side? I'll just use my eyes. Oh, that's the port side. How do I avoid it? I think I did it.
If I hadn't dropped the sail, that mast would be calm by now.
Okay, stop talking. You're confusing me. Oh, okay. Port is left, right is starboard. Oh, I thought right would be the storm.
Starboard side. Wave.
Should I turn away from it? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Ah, I see the wave. Do I turn into it? Okay. Oh God, come down. Woo, okay. Turn into waves. Okay. Is my boat doing okay? There seems to be a red flashing up there. I can't tell if that's a light with the water spray or what.
Right on course.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it. Uh-oh.
No!
What? No. That was like the most just mildly frustrated no I've ever heard. No.
I need to respond to that radio call.
What? Am I a different guy now? No, my name is Will. I'm a man. Yes, Chio the man.
Well, I've got 3 bits of news for you. Starting with what's great.
Cass, come in. What's happened?
I had a nightmare.
Will, you're breaking up. Let's switch to our backup frequency. 150.4. Over.
150.4.
Okay.
Wait.
Working on it.
Dude. Oh. Don't make me do it manually. 150. Okay, hang on. 150.4. Ah.
Come in. This is Will. How do you read me?
Come in. Will, I've got 2 bits of news for you. Starting with the not-so-great one.
So what's wrong, Cass? Is Thomas okay?
Who is Thomas?
He's fine. A major storm is headed for the coast. You've got some time to prep the lighthouse and grounds.
Ah, crap.
There should be a checklist of things to do on the weatherboard.
The what?
Okay. How much time do I have, Cass?
I can't say for sure. The weather sensors are giving conflicting information. Get a record of the weather readings first. That should give us some answers.
Cass, I am a lighthouse keeper, not a meteorologist.
I'm a lighthouse
Can't Greg
keeper.
just get here?
He won't make it before the storm hits. There should be a manual on the desk for all the instruments at the weather station.
Is it
Okay. So what's the other bad news?
Ah. Boats.
Remember you told me about your dad the other day?
He's dead. From cancer.
Yeah.
Well, he's here. And he's at your house with Thomas.
Oh.
I don't believe it. Did he say why he was here? I told you what he was like.
Take it easy, Will. He's an old man. His
No, I
hands
ran
were
out of
shaking.
pictures.
He seems different.
Cass, he didn't help my mom at all when she was alive. And when she
Why
died, he'd lock
is
me in
this
the
in a book
lighthouse,
about
go out
boats?
drinking and lie on his yacht all day. He ignored me. That's when the problem started.
Try to forgive him, Will.
Right, forgive him. Where are they now?
Looks like they were about to take the boat out somewhere.
Copy that. I'll talk to him later. Over and out, Cass.
Let me know when you're done with the instrument readings. Over and out.
What am I doing? I was only half listening. This book was very distracting. Oh, I can exit. Movement. Press J to open the journal. J. I don't know what's worse, the approaching storm or the fact that Father, after all these years, has shown up and is now spending time with Thomas instead of me. That blasted Thomas! Oh well, I need to focus on the book. How I miss Greg right now. Well, my dad spending all his time with his favorite kid, who's not me. Dang it, Dad! A boat.
Yeah, I've always loved carving little wooden boats. Used to make them all the time for any occasion, really. I gave this one to Greg for his birthday. And that was right around the time the ice between us started to melt.
Oh, I took it. It's in my pocket now. Check.
How does Greg know all this stuff?
I don't know what this stuff is. Check.
And we owe Thomas for this lighthouse area map. His cartography skills really shine here.
Lighthouse. House. There's a house not far away from the lighthouse. And a bench. There's a radio tower out there too. I wonder if this bridge will still be going with all the rain and storm out there. Could make the river get all rapids and take out the bridge, and then we can't get to the radio tower or the weather station or the meteorological equipment or this car. This random car that's coming here right now. To-do list. Check the power supply. Check the switchboard. Check the generator. Collect the latest weather data. Precipitation rate. Wind speed reading. Humidity reading.
And here I was hoping for a quiet day.
Shut up, quiet boy. What's this? Seismologist. Orton Barbaby student. Marine biologist. Marine biologist. Open the bubble. With dispatcher and ship supervisor. Oh, that's Cass. Greg is the technical and meteorological support of the lighthouse. Matt is a carpenter. My name is Will Nielsen. I'm the lighthouse keeper. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't take that. I could just check that. Okay. Check the instruction. Optional. Check the wind device. Check the humidity device. Collect precipitation. Okay. Oh, what's this?
Without that heater, I'd be freezing in here.
Whoa! It's a heater. It's a space heater. What's this?
I think I can figure this out.
I don't think I can. What? This sounds really complicated. Instruction. Okay, this is the instruction to some is optional. 1. Measuring precipitation rate. A breaker for collecting precipitation is located inside the filter of the device at the weather station to the right of the entrance. There is a measuring flask on the table. Put the contents of the beaker into the flask and put the... I feel like my brain's too tired for this. Way too big brain. Abort! My brain's very big, but I don't know if it's big enough for this. Relative humidity measurement, the hydrometer was easy to use and really breaks down. Input the values it shows into the PC. Wind speed measuring and thermometer is often prone to breakage. Strong winds can damage the vanes, but they can be easily replaced. The sensor readings also need to be entered into the computer. I guess I'll take that. Oh, here's the beaker. Boy, that's like the flasky thing. Should I do anything with this yet?
How does Greg know all this stuff?
Okay, I guess not. Yeah.
And this must be our only lighthouse picture. Cass insisted we capture that moment.
I guess that's it. What's that out there? Is that the bench? Is that the bench from the map? Okay. Do I need my jacket? Well, I guess I'm wearing a jacket already. I could turn up the light. No. Hello? Oh, what's this? The tools are now stored in this box. Greg. P.S. The anemometer broke again. I have to place a homemade one near a campfire. Oh. In this box? Well, let me interact with it. I'll take the rake. I'll rake the storm away. Gather it all up like a pile of leaves. Wow. I walk pretty slowly. Okay, I can sort of sprint. What's this? Collect?
Now I just have to pour it back into the rain gauge. It should be in the office.
Ah! What's this?
Huh. Close to normal.
Close to normal? It's 65. 65! Either it's high altitude or the clouds are too low. Oh. Back inside. Place. Okay, I did it. Check.
There was a lot less rain last month.
Well, it wasn't storming last month, clearly. Check the wind device. Wait, should I input the thingy here? Oh, that movement is very motion sickness. I have to manually do it. Nah. Nah.
All this data we collect before the storm will be really valuable.
Shut up, Will. Okay, wait. You said the machine should be at the campfire? Where is the campfire? Is it around here? Oh, hi, I found it! The campfire. Is this what I need?
Yeah,
This is
I've always
tea.
loved black tea. Simple yet invigorating. And every cup tells a story, if you know how to listen. And that's what Mom used to say.
This is a really casual attitude. Aha. For someone who has to, like,
Let's
save
put
people
the
from the
kettle on the
storm.
fire and wait for it to boil.
Okay. Choo choo!
Okay, it's boiling. Let's brew some
What?
tea.
We're out here for tea? I thought I was out here to find equipment.
Herbal black blend. Tastes like campfire songs and warm expedition nights.
It probably just tastes like tea. Actually, for me, if I had black tea now, I feel like it would taste like wisdom tooth problems, because that's the last time I used it was when I had wisdom tooth problems and I was biting on black tea bags trying to make my persistent bleeding stop. It did not work. I did get to taste a lot of black tea though. Wait, check the wind device. Where is the wind device? Also, what device was this again? 65, but what device is it? Is this for humidity? You know, it looks like a thermometer. It might be for humidity. It might be for humidity. It gotta be up high somewhere. Where? Oh, I see it, I see it. Okay, it is over here by the campfire. Found it. 16.52.
Hopefully this data is precise enough. But if it's not my problem.
He doesn't sound like he cares about his job very much. Guys, write that down. 16.52. Just in case I forget. I don't want to come out again. And what was the number on this? 75? Okay. This is 75. This is 65. And this is 16.52. Thank you. What?
I made a mistake somewhere.
Is it 60?
Let me check the data again.
Bad! What do you mean? 75, 65, 16.52. Isn't that not what I wrote? Oh yeah, you're right. I did put this in the wrong one. This should be the 16.52. Okay, I was so focused on remembering the numbers, I didn't realize I was putting it in the wrong box.
I should radio Cassandra back.
Okay, I did it!
Yeah, hi. Come in. This is Will.
I hear you, Will. Over.
Okay, Cass. I've entered all the current data from the weather devices.
Great. I can see it on our database. Good work.
I thought if it wasn't accurate though,
Okay.
it was not your problem.
Thanks.
Latest readings say the storm's gonna hit you early. Set up a signal on the radio tower so you can communicate from base, even when the weather gets bad.
Yeah, the signal's been dropping out a bit lately.
You could have set up the signal yourself earlier. Okay. Contact me from house when you're done.
Copy that. Over and out.
I sound so done with the
Over
world.
and out, Will. Good job.
Yo, is that a printer? Can I use that to make a photocopy of my butt? Turn the receiver on the radio tower. Radio tower. Oh yeah. We need to go to the radio tower. So this means we come out of the house. We go down the road. The one not towards the lighthouse. We should see a bridge and then the radio tower. Okay. Alright, time to go on a walk. Hold shift to run. I don't like the way you told me that. You're probably only telling me that because I have to walk farther away now. But I have PTSD from horror games telling me that when something's about to chase me. Okay, wait, where's the path? Where is the path? Where am I going?
So Cass says the storm's getting closer. I hope I can get everything done before it starts raining.
Is this the path? I found a path! Run from what? Maybe we're just trying to hurry. Because there was a storm coming. Oh, there's the lighthouse. Maybe that's the house there. So I guess we're really far away then. This must be the radio tower. Oh, this is Jackie.
If the storm damages the tower, the lighthouse will be cut off.
Whoa, it's pretty though. Look at all the seagulls. I like the fog and stuff too. How am I tuning this? Use Q and E to select weight. WASD to tune the weight. Okay. Okay, the other one needs to be adjusted for sure. Okay. Okay. nothing's happening. What the heck? What? Wait, I can move the green one. Why won't the blue one move? Eh? Am I just supposed to do the green one? I feel like the blue one has to be moved though. Am I matching them up? Yeah. Oh, WASD. It's up and down. Ah, I figured it out. I figured it out. That's like almost. Oh, oh, oh. Wait. I'm trying to make them like line up with each other, right? I feel like this looks really close to one that the green one can do if I really tighten it up. Oh, I can do it with this one too. Wait. So then. Oh, okay. There's like this one specific frequency that we're looking for.
Now I should contact Cass from the house to check the signal.
Okay. I did it. Am I smart? You figured it out faster than I did, obviously. Yeah. I thought I was gonna be stuck there for a while. I don't know if we can go this way. Oh wait, I see. There's the path. Okay, we're not at the house then. Yeah, our station's over here. Okay, so the path might connect like down here maybe. Frequency matched. Initializing resurrection. Resurrection of what? The Demon King. Summoning him to control the weather. But it's going to backfire on us. Demons always do. Can I go this way? How do I get to the path? I saw it. Can I go this way? I think I went the wrong way. Is it up here? Maybe that's it. Maybe I went past it. Is it here? No? I guess I might need to go check the map again, not gonna lie. I might need to. Oh wait, no, here it is. I found it. And it's right next to the radio tower. I see. Yeah, like sure the environment's all rocky and stuff, but having a bike would really cut down travel time. I feel like it would kind of change the vibe of the game though. And I don't know if being...
I'll have to fire up the stove in the house. It's getting cold.
Okay, well... I'll be sure to do that for you. With all the like slick rocks and stuff, I personally would not want to be on a bike around here.
The radio's in my room. I should contact Cass as soon as possible.
Ooh, this is a cozy house. Ooh, I like it. Wait, here's another picture. It's like the boat. It's the lighthouse. Yeah, look, a sheep. There's a sheep. Bye. Hi, Cynthia. Hi. Thank you for the raid. Hi. I'm playing a game. I'm a lighthouse keeper. I'm keeping the lighthouse. Right now, I'm in the normal house, though. The non-lighthouse. Isn't it so cute and cozy? I love spaces like this. I love Byton! Welcome in! Hi! I'm Chio! I'm Chio Chompi! And I'm playing the lighthouse game today. Yeah! I hope you guys had a great time. Hope you had a great stream. Now you can chill with us. Yeah! My character likes to yap a lot. I feel like if I check anything, he's gonna start yapping again.
Biggest crab I ever saw. It's too bad Greg was the only one who got to eat it.
Greg ate the entire crab himself? I've seen bigger crabs. Well, not in person. But, well, actually, no. Have I ever seen a spider crab? At, like, a zoo or something? I feel like I have. Spider crabs are huge. That's the cutest voice I've ever heard, OMG. Thank you. Can I give you uppies? Yeah! Yeah! I want to take the uppies. I want to take the uppies. Uppies! 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 Wow! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Coconut crabs are huge too. They are! I saw a picture recently. It was a bunch of coconut crabs raiding some guy's camp or something. No, picnic. It was a picnic.
Funny how just one more game can be the last one. I'll miss playing with him.
Is Greg, like, just not working here now? Or is he dead? I can't tell. Whose toy car is that? Is it Greg's? Is it? What do you have? Wait, can I crouch? I want to see what food is down there. I can't crouch. I want to see what the food is though. What is it? It looks like a peanut butter tray. Salmon. Canned salmon. Ah! No, that really is loud. That's a lot louder than some of my other sound alerts. What the heck? Russ, thank you for the silver. I seen Sheena. What is he talking about? I don't know. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Ina's favorite recipe. Simple, but delicious. Even Greg and I could pull this off.
For Luma? Is that how you pronounce it? That looks like a picture of pancakes. 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk, or diluted Chio? Chio. A tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt. Do you think this is a real recipe? Do you think you can actually make this? I know that's an alert, but what stream did that horror film sounding scream come from? What's the context behind it? Oh, it's not from a stream. I just recorded it. I just wanted to scream for a sound alert, so I recorded it. It was perfect on the first take, and then I never changed it. I think skewer is like yogurt. Oh wait, yeah, I think I have seen yogurt with a name like that before. I want to try this weekend. I want to try it now too. Mix everything into a thick batter and fry small pancakes on a dry skillet until golden brown on both sides. P.S. Serve with Thomas's favorite berry honey. That does sound good. That does sound good. I'm not usually a big pancake person because I don't really like thick, cakey things, but sometimes pancakes do hit different. Sometimes I am in a rare mood for pancakes, and it's been a while since I've had them. I wouldn't mind trying some pancakes. What is that? Is it an engagement ring?
I told him not to leave these planets lying around everywhere. You're going straight back into the model.
Dump it out. Dump it. Dump it. Dump it out. What else is here? Oh, look at this scary man holding an axe that's on my bookshelf. I'm like trying not to like move the screen too much. Is it motion blur turned on? I feel like there's like a motion blur. It's kind of hard even for me to look at, so I'm trying not to turn my screen too much. Back quality. There's no motion blur. Yeah. Well, I guess I will apply the changes, considering I made none. I made no changes. Beans. Oh, look, it's Campbell's. It's Campbell's tomato soup. Oh. Yeah, I guess there's no way to update it. Sometimes it's under gameplay. Let me check. Wait, it is! It is here on the gameplay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay, yeah, that is better. That is better. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize until just now, like, wait a minute, motion blur. Why is motion blur a gameplay setting? I don't know. I would have thought it'd be under graphics for sure.
That should take care of the cold.
There we go. Yeah, this is much easier to look at. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I do think motion blur can sometimes like be it can sometimes be good. It can be good to have sometimes, but I do feel like I don't know, a lot of games it's like it can be a bit too much. You know. Yeah, motion blur should be off by default. I agree. That would be nice. What's that?
I guess I'm a little taller in real life.
Mom, I dead. Wow, kid doesn't know grammar.
Definitely gonna need some coffee. It's gonna be a busy day.
Why are we like lounging around this house? Are we supposed to be reporting things? I'm supposed to be contacting Cash. I guess that explains who all the toys belong to, though. You left for the lighthouse again, Will. We've already talked about this. I practically put all my research on hold to make time for a family to take care of Tom, but I need your help. My marriage is falling apart. And of course my character has nothing to say about that. Nothing at all to say about that.
Our first photo together.
Is this
Eli
my
used
wife?
to come here for her
and my marriage
internship
that's
and
falling
stay up
apart?
all night doing reports. I gave her this old lantern so she wouldn't have to work in the dark. She took it on all her expeditions.
Oh, it's a lantern. It kind of looks like a water canteen. Oh.
I can't wait till my shift is over.
Yeah, so now you can save your failing marriage. Another boat!
Molly, I've forgotten how much I missed her.
I'm gonna put that one in my pocket, too. Ooh, is that a train? Choo-choo train! Oh, I love trains. I like... What the heck? I'm leaving dirty footprints everywhere! Wipe your feet off, man! Oh, I feel like I'm about to like see something scary outside. Oh. Ew! Gross. Wait, is this the lantern? Why do I have it? I thought it was for my wife.
Reports say we haven't had a storm this bad in a long time.
Wait a minute.
Reports say we haven't had a storm this bad in a long time.
I don't think the subtitles are correct. Reports say we have another storm this bad in a long time. Oh, here we go. Yeah, at least have some decency to take off your shoes in your house, shaking my head. At the very least, wipe them off at the door, you know? You know? What frequency? Wait, what frequency? Oh, probably the one we used before. 154. Yeah. Talk?
Come in. This is Will. How do you read me?
Will, come in. The reception is good, but still worse than the weather station.
Of course. That's where the receiver's directly connected.
Uh-huh.
The last thing you have to do
Explain
is
that
check
for the
power supply
gamer,
in
the
generator
player who
room
doesn't
of the
understand.
lighthouse.
I'll do that now. Over and out.
Go ahead. Maybe you'll manage to rest before the storm hits. Over and out.
Okay. I feel like the voice acting is like pretty good, but it is a bit like monotonous sounding. Like, I don't really hear a lot of urgency in either of the characters' voices. Are we like supposed to be panicked about the big storm coming, or?
Never got round to sending this letter.
Eh?
It was all good once upon a time.
Dear Isla, this ship seems particularly hard. The weather's a bit. Constant rain, barely any sun, everything's just gray and dreary. It's reflected in my voice at all times. The only thing keeping me sane is watching the sea. I miss you so much. Every morning I look at our pictures and it makes me smile. I put Thomas's drawings on my desk. You look amazing in it. I'm so proud of him. He's definitely got an artist eye. We need it. Speaking of rain, oh my god, it's like raining real hard outside. Oh no, the storm came for me. IRL. It escaped from the game and now it's coming for me. He definitely has an artist eye. We need to encourage that for sure. Can't wait to be home to do that. My illness seems to be behaving itself. Thankfully, even with this awful weather, I think it's almost gone. But I'll still check in with the doctor after my shifts, just to be safe. See you soon, love. Love always will. Why didn't you send this? Do you hate your wife? I think I might have figured out why your marriage is failing. What's in this room? Is this a bathroom? I can't go in. Aw, check the transformer. Like outside? Love always will what? Will what? Okay, wait, where's the transformer? Is it on the house directly? What's this? Is this a doghouse? Oh, it's a firewood place. Where's the transformer? Do I have to like go all the way back? Normally when I see... Oh, it's another picture. It's a whale! I like whales. Whales are fun. Normally when I see a transformer, it's usually like on the power lines. Oh, wait, that's probably it. Yeah, there we go. Will there be snow in this?
This transformer powers the lighthouse and all the surrounding buildings.
I made my thumbnail all snowy because some of the photos in the press kit that I saw were also snowy.
The voltage seems stable, and all other systems seem normal.
Okay, that's all normal. Check the generator. Check generator. Is this not the generator? It looks like a generator. I guess this is the transformer. Where is the generator then? The backup power in the lighthouse annex. Does it mean it's up here by the lighthouse?
Now I just need to check the generator, and then I can get some rest.
Does that mean the generator's over here? Is that it? Is that the generator? I want to go in the lighthouse. Oh, what if there's a monster in the lighthouse though? Is this it? Well, it's not letting me click on it. I guess it's not that. I guess it's not that. I'm gonna need for snow emotional story. Yeah, we need the snow so that way my thumbnail's not clickbait. Where the heck is this generator? Oh, is it in here? Oh, I found it. Ah, it's nice and cozy in here. Yeah, close that. Close that. I love spaces like this when it's like really stormy outside. Cause it makes it just feel so much cozier. When there's like a really big storm outside and you're inside. One of my favorite things.
Electricity goes from the city to the substation, and from there, right into this panel.
So is it okay?
I can't remember. I think I need to pull a lever through all the primary system indicators.
Huh? WASD to move the lever. What?
We're out of fuel.
What?
I need to open the valve and fill it from the tanks outside.
Why couldn't you have said that first? I was figuring out the puzzle. You interrupted me. Switch the fuel valve at the tank outside. What? I just was outside. Now I gotta go outside again. Is it? Yeah, here we go.
Okay. Now all that's left to do is to switch on the generator.
But do I still need to do the puzzle? Can't believe this walking sim-labs gameplay. That's messed up. Is this a walking sim? Yeah. I think I got it. And then I do this. And then I go up here. Wait, am I supposed to drag it somewhere else? Okay, wait, I got it then. Wait, no, if I do that, no, it's gonna be blocked off. Yeah. Oh, okay, wait, I got it now.
Alright,
Yay!
generator's good. Now I just need to check the switch over from the main system to the backup one.
Is it this? Switch to emergency power. Oh, yeah.
There seems to be an issue with the voltage. I'll have to check the fuse box to be sure.
What? What fuse? Is this the fuse box? What? What? Where is the fuse box? Is it that first thing I thought was the generator? Yeah. It's like Firewatch. I've heard that's a good game. Actually, I saw it on Steam recently. Is that another one that I should play? Should I play it? This definitely has walking sim vibes, so I can feel it. Now that you've said it, I can kind of feel it. Is this it? Is this not it? It's smoking! Oh, the fuse box upstairs. Oh, okay, so inside the lighthouse. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's kind of scary. What if there's a monster?
Hello!
Ah.
I love doing that.
Shut up, Will! You're scaring me! There was this one game, though, that I did kind of like. Oh, look, a gun. A gun! A gun! A gun! This one, I think it's kind of a walking sim, but I thought it was interesting. What Remains of Edith Finch? That one.
Thomas really sulked when we couldn't stay in touch. So I
Yeah.
ended up surprising him with these toy radios. They became our constant companion. Where did I leave mine anyway?
Is this not yours? What the frick happened to your son? Oh, the motion, the motion, the motion. I think, like, the animations are nice, but some of those animations where the character lurches back and forth, it's hard for me to watch. Ah, stick it for the super! Oh, okay, this is the fuse box. Wait, I want to look at everything. Whale book, whale book!
Oh yeah. Mom got me this for my birthday.
What's Moby Dick?
And then she went full marine biologist mode, ranting about how fake the whale scenes looked.
Who cares? No, people like that. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes that is me. Sometimes that is me. Like, I watched Zootopia 2, and there's a part where hippos are swimming, and I nitpicked that, because hippos don't actually swim. They walk along the bottom, if you don't know. But, like, it's also not a big deal, you know. Like, when you get comments about, like, your art or other art that's, like, super nitpicky, like, this isn't 100% scientifically accurate, it's so annoying. It's like, I don't want it to be. Stop hassling me about it.
Molly, who I've missed, and my dad, who I wouldn't see for as long. Ironic.
Who is Molly? I don't know who this is. It's your dad, who only gives Thomas the light of day. Wait, is Thomas my kid? I thought Thomas was my brother. Okay, the fuse box is there, but I kind of want to check out up here. Why is it playing emotional music?
One of my favorite places. What of you?
Wow. Is this what happens when you're out here by yourself for long periods? You start talking to yourself? I mean, I talk to myself. I talk to myself sometimes. Does that sound judgy? I don't know. I'm giving Will a lot of crap. Some of this is stuff I do. Some of this is stuff I do. I'm just giving Will a ton of crap. Oh, God! Okay, Will, I'm sorry. Don't lag my game, please.
A power surge knocked out the circuit breaker. I need to turn the system back on. Oh, wrong switch.
What's the right switch? Oh, it's the one that's colored slightly differently. Oh, is this a specific order to this? Oh, dang it. Yes, there is.
Great. It's working now.
Yeah, smarter. Awesome, I did it. Whew. There's a common phenomenon where lighthouse keepers often end up going crazy due to the monotony and solitude. Why can't we get them out some hobbies and, like, some people living nearby or something? That sounds awful. When you've been alone for a while, you just talk so you hear someone's voice. Write a shift report. Logbook should be in my room. Oh, I think the storm's getting worse. It's getting worse. They need a robot wife. You know, actually, I think robot companions get kind of made fun of a lot, but I actually don't. I feel like for certain people it might actually be kind of helpful.
Probably should get some rest.
Wait, but I'm supposed to write my shift report. Will, you're forgetting the shift report. We have to write a shift report. And I talk to myself all the time. Yeah, I teased Will about it, but really it's not strange at all. I find people look at me weird when I talk to myself. The logbook should be in my room. Oh, I left the door open. I hope it was me who left the door open. Is this it?
I hate paperwork.
I don't care, Will. Okay, time to draw scribbles. Oh. Select a point. Press space to read. Wait, what am I doing? What? Oh. Scribble, scribble. I want to draw a happy face on it. You should watch the movie The Lighthouse. Have I heard of that movie? I'm not sure if I've heard of it, but if you recommend it, I'll check it out. Yeah, is it possible to stick a robo brain head on a Saltron body? I don't know, maybe. I'm pretty sure you did because you left the lighthouse door open too. I did! Oh no! Okay, wait. What am I doing?
I just need to get started.
I'm okay, well, I'm
No
trying.
big deal. Just another check.
Oh. I've always wondered what Greg does with all that weird equipment. They dumped this task on me again. Work I shouldn't even be doing. But of course, Will'll handle it. Man, Will is such a negative Nancy. Yeah. Chio, we back to this channel? Yeah, I've been streaming here again for like a week. I came back, now I'm here. Yeah. The storm's coming closer. It's cool to know I'm pitching in for science. Either the map is lying or I am. What? Does this mean I'm not doing it right? Shouldn't have gone out there in the wind. The signal's been bad recently, but kept putting it off. Nearly took a tumble because of that wind. At least I won't lose connection again. Great view from the tower. Too bad work's piled up. Didn't get to properly enjoy it. Okay, Will. Comms are still up but still glitchy. Doesn't bode well. What's the point of setting up the signal when it's still glitching? Wish Tom was with Cass. I'd really love to chat with him. Okay, do I do this one now? Power's back on, so I'm all set. Useless check. No transformer issues, no citywide blackouts. Yeah. Will, come on, why are you here if you don't love your job? I guys are paying the bills. Topped up the fuel. Shouldn't be any issues tonight. How is this old relic still functioning? Oh, I guess this is the lighthouse. This is the house. This is the transformer. And then this is the radio tower, and then this is where we started. So we're clicking the points in order and going basically over everything we checked. Oh, okay, I get it now. The simpler detect, the more satisfying it is to work with. The fuse blew. Could have been a fire tonight. Of course, all the systems are on their last legs. What else is going to break? Can't anything just work the way it's supposed to for once? Complaining. You can select different options for notes. Wait, I can? What? I didn't realize that. I thought this was all the notes. Oh no. I didn't realize at all that that's what I was doing. Space the weird. In my defense, this doesn't say to use WASD to select notes. It doesn't say. But I feel like I'm. Oh yeah, some of this is like, why am I writing this? Always wondering what Greg does with all that weird equipment. Oh no! Okay, I'll put this one.
I hope I did everything right.
Ah! Don't say that! Don't say that! Well, I didn't realize they were options. I was just reading everything. Okay, close the door. Go to sleep. Oh, in my room. What? Wait, did you see that text? No, there was text there. There was like text floating. Is it because the door was closed? Perceive! Champion! What the heck? I swear there was text floating. Okay. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, scary. Run away. Bye. Oh no, it's following me. Run to. Ah! Am I supposed to approach? Kevin, they give me a part-time performance. Am I supposed to approach or run away? What? Hey. This actually became a horror game. I'm scared. Let's run towards the light. If I run towards the light, I'll wake up. If I run towards the light, I'll wake up. Let me out of this nightmare. I'm not touching you, kid. He's a mirage. He's a mirage. Ooh. Oh man, can you imagine all the water that's in my socks? What's got her screaming? She being dragged? No, he just appeared in front of me again when I ran away. I feel like maybe I'm supposed to actually approach him. Well, now I don't see him. Oh, there he is. No, you won't even wait for me. The text said, Will, it's hard to hear you. Hope everything's okay. Or along those lines. Ew! Was he talking to me? I think maybe I should leave now. There was clearly a monster under the water. That's your son, Chio. No, it's not.
What's that sound?
What's that sound?
That sounded like Morse code. I couldn't make it out in time.
Yeah.
This is vessel EDL 20115.
Oh, it's a boat.
Come in, this is the lighthouse. I read you, EDL 2015, over.
You are picking it up.
Why are you back here again? Were you at the cabin? I am at the cabin. This is my bedroom. Oh, the lighthouse is out.
Oh shit. I have to get that beacon lit.
Go
And then I
out
can
in
try
my
to contact the
pajamas.
ships. I have to bring a lamp. I
Fuck.
won't be able to see a thing up there without it.
Okay. Press F to equip the lantern. Okay, cool.
I have never seen a storm this bad before.
I'm coming! Check the transformer. The house has no power too for some reason. Oh,
You need to check the voltage and the backup generator.
Is that just the wind? It sounds creepy.
There's no voltage on the transformer. Did something happen in the city?
Uh-oh. Check the fuse box upstairs. Okay, to the top of the lighthouse! Ooh. The Morse code was high. Was it? I don't really know Morse code. I think the only time I've ever translated Morse code was one of White Day's puzzles has Morse code. Oh god, it's scary!
Jesus Christ! What was that?
It's scary! Is this a horror game? Wait, no, back down. The fuse box is... Wait, I think it is up here. Okay, yeah. I was thinking of the next set of ladders.
Oh, the lightning melted the fuse box.
Place the lantern in the lighthouse lamp. Oh, yeah, we can try that. Oh, it is now! Fix it! Okay, I fixed it. The light's not on.
The light has to be visible from the ship.
Oh no! Oh, I thought that was the end.
Greg? How?
Meet Greg. Greg, not now! We have an emergency! Oh. So back, Chio's only child is a cookie with messed up legs. I remember that! I ended up throwing it away. Because I took too long to eat it. I don't think it would have been a yummy cookie though. Ah! I thought that was gonna be the end of it. Oh. Never mind. That's the end of it. There was no snow! I worked so hard on my snowy thumbnail because the press kit had snow pictures. Actually, I think the press kit had more snow pictures than non-snow pictures. Thank you for playing our demo. We would like you to leave feedback. This will help us a lot. You can leave a detailed comment about your experience with the demo. Okay. Yeah, this is just a play test. The full game's not out yet. Overall impression. I feel like I have a pretty good impression of the game. It was pretty cool. I do a lot of shade at will, but it's all in good fun. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I do think maybe they should turn off motion blur by default. And I think the voice acting is a little monotonous. But, like, I think that's really the only things I, like, nitpicked. Greg is such a negative Nancy. No, Will is a negative Nancy. We haven't met Greg yet. Even games are victims to global warming. No snow! I know, I worked so hard on my snowy background. I worked really hard on my snowy not background, my snowy thumbnail. And then there was no snow! Is this actually gonna be a short stream? Yeah, but I said that at the beginning of stream. Yeah, well, a lot of you guys came into the raid or after this, so that's okay. That's okay. And add more complaining. Nah, overall, I feel like it was pretty good. The gameplay was good and easy to understand. The story seems pretty good. Especially at the end when like there was the emergency at the lighthouse. That was interesting. I liked that. Yeah. Optimization. What does optimization mean exactly? Like, what am I judging it off of? How optimized it is? I had a couple of laggy moments when going like up and down ladders, I guess, but like it was nothing terrible. It's pretty good. I have a pretty, okay, oh, it's like 5? Okay, 5 and less than 5. Okay, so 5 is the top score. Would you recommend to friends? I mean, I feel like I want to have more of the game if I would recommend it to friends. Oh, if it was stuttering, lagging, long load times. I guess I'll reduce optimization a little bit, because we did have some laggy moments. It was nothing terrible. Nothing unplayable. Nothing that I really would even complain about. But I don't know, I guess like, I guess they're asking for feedback from the playtest, so that way they can refine it for the full game. I feel like it's hard to judge just off of the playtest. Like, if I have a longer to play and more information to go off of, that would be easier. It was weird because it happened twice on the ladders. Yeah, I think it's like the loading times. So, yeah, is 4 like a fair number? Is 4 a fair number here? Okay. Should I leave a comment? Overall, great experience. There was some, should I say minor lag spikes? When ascending ladders, but nothing too crazy. Play it again, I missed it. Nah! Be sure to include where you were lagging in the details. Yeah, were there any other lag spikes besides the ladders? Was there anything else? I did notice the subtitles were wrong in one of those text passages based off what the character actually says, but I don't know if that's worth like pointing out. I don't know. I can be a really nitpicky person with critique. I don't know how nitpicky is like reasonable to be. How nitpicky do the devs want me to be here? I don't know. Not that I noticed, but I did come in late and was doing some work on the side, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think it was terrible. Oh, maybe I could put in my recommendation for motion blur to be turned off. If it's not worth dealing with, they can decide to ignore it, but you should tell them. Okay. I did notice, I remember it was in the bedroom. I did notice the subtitles at one part did not match what the character was saying. I wish I could say the exact text, but I don't remember what the text said, but I just remember that it happened in the bedroom. Saying I don't remember the exact part, the exact dialogue, but it was in the bedroom. I also recommend, how would I word it? Recommend having motion blur off by default. Maybe I should start with, the motion blur was really strong, and Disorienting. I don't normally get disoriented by motion blur. And it was disorienting me. So I feel like, I would, as I said, highly recommend. Is that how you spell recommend? I'm second guessing myself. We can check if you want. I don't think it's like too crazy to check. If I tell them it happened in the bedroom, then they could just go back to their bedroom segments and be like, oh, here it is. Mess it up. Recommend. Okay, I did spell it wrong. I was like, something about that looks off. Is that it? Recommend. Okay, thank you. I would highly recommend reducing the strength of the effects and potentially having it turned off by default. Maybe. I also recommend you send me an early CD key of the completed game. Oops, wrong one. Oh my dang it, hang on. I always misspell the word the like that. T. Oh no! Okay, there we go. Complete game. It was a fun time. Looking forward to the completed release. Oh, actually, instead of completed full release. Okay. How was that? Also, wow, should I tell them that they have this giant text box and the text is all one? No, I mean, this is just for the playtest. Maybe this doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter that it's doing it this way. You word things very thoughtfully. Thank you. Yeah, I always try to make it like really, really clear. Yes, that's bothering me. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. This is just for the playtest. If it was for the actual game, it would. I don't think we need to mention it. I don't think we need to mention that part. Okay, yeah. Story, pretty good. And, wait, should I mention the voice acting? Oh, I wish I could just, let me scroll left to right. Let me just scroll. How do I scroll left to right?
Winky face for emphasis on the CD key limo.
Should I make it winking? Okay. Motion move back. It was in the bedroom. Should I mention about the voice acting? I do feel like the voice acting is very monotone. And I don't know if they would want to have their voice actors re-record it to have a more emotional, like, takes or not. Because, like, that can take longer to fix than some of these other things, I think. I like this monotone voice. Did you? He sounded bored the entire time. Like, there was... I didn't really get a sense of urgency from him or Cass. Like, he just sounded like, yep, same old day to day. Out here working in my lighthouse. Out here doing my job. Oh, there's a big storm coming. Man, I wish my son was here. Like, you know, if I was working at a lighthouse and I heard there was a big storm coming, I'd be like, oh no, living right next to the water with a giant storm coming, I would be a little scared. That does seem like how a lighthouse keeper would sound, though. Is it? I mean, maybe I don't have to mention it. I don't know. I guess just like for me, I love good emotional voice acting. When the voice acting is on point, like it's something I'm passionate about, and like it's something I take care to do even with my own voice acting. Like I don't do a ton of it. I think the only things I've ever really voice acted is like, well, it's small stuff like voice packs. I've had voice packs before. And like if I do an animation, you know, but like it's something that's on my mind anytime I record something. Honestly, even my sound alerts. I want there to be like a very specific like delivery. The delivery matters a lot to me. So like having this like thoughtfulness into it, you know, like this consideration that I take for my own voice acting, I do look a bit more critically at voice acting performance overall. So like, you know, I think the voice acting is definitely like you can pass with it. He just sounds really bored the entire time. And I feel like a lot of the time when you're an audience for something, whether it's like a movie or a video game or whatever, I feel like it's very easy, like you kind of feel what the character is feeling, you know? You pick up what the character's putting down. You know? Like if you get really invested in the story, you know, like you might feel like on the edge of your seat. You might feel mad when the character's mad or sad when the character's sad. I did feel kind of bored because the character was bored. Like, the character sounds really bored. There were parts of this where I felt a little bored because of the character being bored. Like, if that makes sense. I did feel that way a little bit. And I don't know if the dev would want to, like, retake the lines, because, like, there's a fair number of lines in this first, like, playtest. And I don't know how many more lines they might already have recorded. Because I'm sure they're, like, actively working on the full game right now. I'm sure it's, like, in production. So I don't know how many more lines have already been recorded. But, like, you know... they should hire Chio Chompi for all the voices. Yes! Have me talk about how much I miss my son. Totally makes sense. Okay, yeah, sometimes I'm like, not sure if, I don't know. I'm a lot better at talking with text than I am out loud. I feel like if I have to type it in text, I can think really hard about how exactly I want to say it. But sometimes when I'm trying to talk out loud, it comes out as like a mishmash. So I'm never sure if I'm like properly conveying my thoughts or not. Well, not that I'm never sure, but like sometimes I'm unsure about it. Yeah. The part in the boat was a little more energetic. That is true. It was a little bit more energetic. I do think, well, even some of the lines at that part could be better. Like, that big wave at the end, that's like, it's gonna take out your boat or whatever. Actually, wait, I wonder if that boat at the end is the boat that I was controlling at the beginning. It might be. But I feel like if I ran into trouble, like bad trouble on the stormy sea in my boat with nobody else around and something really bad happens, yeah, and when he was like, no. That was the first line that caught my attention. Like, the delivery's not that great. Like, if I was really terrified, you know, like, put some more energy into it. It's like, no! You know, like, even just something like that. Like, which I don't think that's even that great. I think I would have to think about how I would deliver it. I don't think even that's that great, but it has more energy put into it. I think it's, like, better. So just, like, a little bit more emotion. I feel like I should say something. I feel like I should say something, and they can choose to ignore it if they want to, if they don't want to re-record. I understand re-recording the lines, might be like, you know, like you'd have to re-record it, and then you'd also have to go put it back into the game. I don't really know how the coding of that works. It might be a hassle. So like, you know, they can ignore it, but like, maybe I should just like say something so at least they have some input on it. But I also don't want this to sound too critical. I don't know, but they're asking for feedback, and I would like, I'm sure they probably want like as much feedback as they can to make their game the best. Yeah, I feel like I should say something. Okay, how should I word it? I want it to be polite. I don't remember the exact dialogue, but it was in the bedroom. The delivery of most, yeah, the delivery of most dialogue also felt really bored and monotone. I think the game experience would really shine with some more emotion put into the characters. How's that? Wait, I missed typo. Okay. Underwhelming? That could maybe be a word to use. Okay. Let me make sure there's no more typos in here. I'm so bad at typing on a computer. I have typos all the time. Okay. Overall great experience. There were some minor lag spikes when ascending ladders, but nothing too crazy. I did notice the subtitles at one part did not match what the character was saying. I don't remember the exact dialogue. Maybe I should instead. I don't remember the exact line, but it was in the bedroom. Should I say like in the bedroom before the big storm part at the end? Before the big storm part at the end. The delivery of most dialogue also felt really bored and monotone. I think the game experience would really shine with some more emotion put into the characters. The motion blur was really strong and disorienting. I would highly recommend reducing the strength of the effect and potentially having it turned off by default. I also recommend you send me an early CD key of the completed game. Oh yeah, someone recommended that this is winky winky, winky winky, wonky winky. It was a fun time. Looking forward to the full release. Yeah, I wanna put some more positivity in here. I do think you got something good cooking here. Why do I always make this exact same typo? Okay. But yeah, well, still give it a sip, but tell them to add Tanner or Marklock. No! Those are both copyrighted characters from other games. Okay, how's this? Someone just submitted their thoughts on our game and it's longer than 20 characters. Delete that. No! I'm just thinking from one creator to another, I would want the critique to make my game the best it can be, so it's just polite critique. It's polite. Yeah, okay, I think this is good. Do we agree with all the numbers up here? The overall impression being, maybe I'll lower the overall impression a little bit because we do have some critiques down here. But I do feel really positively about it. So I feel like I want these to like be on the high side. I don't feel really critically about anything. Mostly just like, I noticed like this small thing here, and like from an artist direction, I think like the delivery of dialogue could be better, but like overall it was a good time. Yeah. It is good. VA sucks, do better, otherwise good. Dev seeing that and going TLDR. It's really not that long. It's really not that long. Okay. It was about not having a storm like this. Wait, was it that one line? That one line? Oh, if we could be specific, I would love to do that, so that way we don't have to go looking for it. Where was it? Okay, it's up here. It was right next to the dialogue. Okay, it was something like, we haven't had a storm like this or something. Okay. Then I could say, I don't remember the exact wording, but it was something, I always make that typo. It was something like, we haven't had a storm like this. Okay, yeah. And let me just double check. Michak, thank you for the share about Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Chio. Hey, if an app ever wants a childlike voice actor in a childish performance, I think I got that on point. They should hire me. Yeah, it was something like, we haven't had a storm like this. Maybe I should still say, like, it was in the bedroom. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now I get it. There was no snow. There wasn't. I think the snow might be, like, in the full game. And that's why, like, they definitely have more of the game developed. Because, like, I got the snow from, like, when I looked up the press kit. Because I was like, okay, you know, what kind of thumbnail do I want to do? I always look up the press kits. Because you can get, like, game screenshots and the logo and stuff. I actually did end up using one of the game screenshots in the thumbnail. It's really faded behind the snow. But one of the game screenshots with the lighthouse is in the game. I don't know. I was expecting the snow to show up, so I made snow. Free money! Thank you. It's when you clicked on the weather files. Oh, okay. In the bedroom when clicking on the weather files. There we go. That should tell them very specifically. Mother Chio is my Oshi. Thank you. I feel like had is not correct in this instance. What? Oh. I didn't realize I got double typed. Okay, I was like, what? Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm trying to make sure it's, like, correct. Okay, cool. Okay, I think this is okay now. Yeah. There should be no typos. It should be good. Everything. I think that's all the critique we had. There's some positivity thrown in you too. Balance it out. The gameplay was pretty good. Would you recommend it to friends? I feel personally that depends more on the full game rather than just like a demo. But I do think this was pretty good. I think it'll cook in. How does it really have your faith betrayed you? What? What are you talking about? You guys are crazy. Okay, I'm gonna send the feedback. Yay! Alrighty. Okay, yeah, there ended up not being any snow. Okay, sometimes that happens when you have to make your thumbnail before you get to the game. That's one of the debuffs of being a YouTube live streamer instead of a normal YouTuber. The normal YouTubers get to play the game first, then make their thumbnail. I don't have that luxury, so Sometimes the thumbnail comes out a little incorrect. But it's still a good thumbnail, so I'm not changing it. I worked hard on it. It's gonna stay. I can't believe Chio would clickbait us like that. Okay, maybe I'll make it up to you guys somehow. Bleh. Bleh. I'm talking about the snow. I didn't realize you believed so strongly in the snow like that. You can reuse it when you get that key. No, I feel like I would just make a new thumbnail. Although I don't know how I'm gonna top it because that was such a good thumbnail. I don't know. I don't normally reuse thumbnails. I don't know. I'm just a bit nitpicky about it. Yeah. 3 out of 5, not enough snow. I guess the snow is later in the game. No snow. Chio just clickbaiting. Shut up! Shut up! When the full game comes out, then you guys will get your snow. Okay? You guys will get your snow then. The snow is pure. The snow is clean. Everything should be snow. The snow will clean away all imperfections. Okay, now you do sound like you got faith in the snow. That sounds like a quote. Glad you like the game, Chio. I've had my eye on this one for a bit. Yeah, I like the lighthouse keeper part. I haven't really gotten to play a ton of games with lighthouses. Actually, speaking of, there is like a horror game featuring a lighthouse that I have been wanting to play. I have to grab that one too. But I do like lighthouses. I haven't really gotten to see like a ton of media about lighthouses. I think they're cool. And this was cool having a game here that's like, you know, has that approach. I like being the lighthouse keeper. I especially liked the part at the end where there was a bit more urgency with fixing the lighthouse. I do think the character's voice was a bit better in that part. I think. Well, now I'm kind of forgetting if I felt that way or not. Specifically about the end part. But that was probably my favorite part. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, I think my biggest critique is just that the character does not seem very interesting. For like the beginning. Actually, most of that playtest, yeah. Just like the line delivery and... I'll be honest. Actually, I wish I had included this in my critique. I do feel like... I mean, this could be different in the full game. It could be different in the full game. But I do feel like... there's like a heavy emphasis on like the lore outside of the Lightkeeper job. And I've seen a lot of indie games do that, where it's like, oh, here's the Lord with his son, the Lord with his family. I feel like in this case, I mean, maybe this is just my personal opinion, but I would prefer the take on this be that the beginning is focused more on his lighthouse job, and then you find out more about the lore later. Well, I don't know. Maybe the idea here is that he's so bored and depressed here, all he wants is his family back. So there's a lot of like thought about his family. He talks about his family a lot. So maybe that's like the direction. And if that's the direction the devs want to take, they don't have to listen to me. They can just ignore it. Take what advice you want to take, whatever. It's your game. I think then, if I could refine what I was saying, I don't think him talking about his family and having thoughts about it, is necessarily the bad thing here. I think mostly my critique then would be like, it's like the nightmare part. The nightmare part. That felt very like, how do I say it? It felt very reminiscent of the way games like Hello Neighbor like to like drip feed you super deep vague lore. And personally, I guess I feel like I would rather get into the game a little bit more. Like, let me play longer before you start dropping that on me. because I feel like I just didn't care enough by the time that showed up. I don't care enough about his son or his family. And like, I don't care enough at this point in the game to know what's going on with this nightmare and what's going on with his son. I feel like the story should have a little bit more time to bake. Give me more character interactions, give me more time, give me more, like, information that's just, you know, presented more normally, and give me more room to care before you start giving me the super vague stuff. I don't know, just something about it just doesn't sit that right with me. It feels like it's happening too fast. It feels like they're trying to grab your attention with, like, the super vague, heavy lore, like, really fast. And that almost makes me wonder if they are thinking their game feels kind of boring leading up to that part. So they're like, lore, look, see, lore. And that's probably not the approach to the game. It's probably not how it is. But it does kind of feel that way. It feels that way to me. I feel like that nightmare scene should be like moved or something. I don't know. I do think the transition from like the kid going under the water, like it's clearly a nightmare. I do think the transition from the nightmare to like the emergency, waking up at night in the emergency, I do think that was really cool. I guess I feel like I have contradicting thoughts here because I think the transition from that specific scene to the emergency at night is really good, but I also just don't like the super vague lore that feels like it's trying to hold your attention like Hello Neighbor does. I really don't like that. And I feel like you can give me that exact same nightmare sequence. You don't have to change anything about it, but I feel like I would like it better if it was later in the game. I just feel like I don't care enough about his son right now. Like, it's just, nah. Yeah, not enough time to be invested in the character. Yeah, exactly. I hope I'm like explaining that right. You know, I hope I'm explaining that right. But I do feel like with a lot of recent games that I've watched, on YouTube, it's mostly horror games, but I feel like a lot of the games I watch, it's like, yeah, like they're trying really hard to dive deep into like the lore. And I will say, I don't play a lot of like walking simulator, like heavy story walking simulator type games. So, maybe my critique here is like, maybe it's not as valuable as like the critique from someone who plays more of those. I usually play like more horror games, more action heavy games. So like maybe this sort of delivery is really, really good, or like, you know, maybe it's like well regarded for games like that. I don't know. But that's how I feel about it. And I feel like I've seen a lot of games recently where it's like, it just gets like super heavy into like the lore and it's vaguely told, and just personally, I would rather have a heavier like approach more on like the gameplay, like a heavier focus. That's the word I'm thinking of, not approach. I want a heavier focus on like the gameplay. Make sure the gameplay is interesting and fun. Gameplay and overall player experience first, story second. Because I feel like even if the story is maybe like not that great, if the overall experience with the player, like how the game feels to play, how it feels in their hands, if you have that, it's like a 10 out of 10, it's really good, it's well refined, it's well thought out, then I think even if the story is like not as good, a lot of people will still really like it. However, if your story is really good, but people don't like the gameplay, then the opinion of your game will like forever suffer. I can give you an immediate example. Skyward Sword has that problem. Because a lot of people will regard it as one of the best stories Zelda has presented, but a lot of people also don't want to play it because they don't like the motion controls. And personally, I don't have a problem with it, but it's an example of that issue. So like the gameplay and overall experience playing the game should be 100% the focus. Make sure that is at its best. Story can come second. I mean, again, I come as like someone who doesn't play a lot of like heavy story walking simulator games, so like maybe this doesn't like add up too much with this specific genre of games, but this is my general opinion with games like overall. It might not be super valuable in this instance. I'm not sure. I can only say what I think, and that's what I think. Yeah. You were quite insightful, little Chio. Thank you. I just really love video games. I've been playing them for years. I'm like really passionate about it. And I have seen, well, both watched people play on YouTube, but also played myself. Like so many games. I've heard so many different opinions. I've played different genres. Some not as much as others, but like, you know, I've played a little bit of like most genres, I think. And I just kind of like pick up those things. And I think, I do think some people when making a game, or I guess any creative medium, it doesn't have to be a game. You could be making like a movie or something too, or a novel. I think sometimes it's really easy to get caught up in the wrong things. Like you might put like a ton of focus on your story, and then you don't put so much focus in like the gameplay and stuff. I do think for what this playtest was, the gameplay seemed okay. I feel like I would be able to better judge if I did have the full game, so my opinion might change when I get the full game. But yeah, I do hope that it's not gonna be like there's so much focus on the story that like the overall experience suffers. I'm not sure. It's like I could see it happening, but also like we don't have the full game yet. It could be anything. So yeah, I think that's all that my thoughts on it. I wish I didn't even think about all of that when I was actually writing the feedback. But I do feel like in order to like, well, see, I feel like that concern of mine, that critique of mine is like a hypothetical. Because I don't know what the full game is going to be like. I don't know what the full presentation of the story is going to be like. So if I did include that in the critique that I sent them, I don't know if it's even relevant. Like the story could look entirely different. Or like avoid those issues with the full release, so I really don't know. You know, it feels like it would be warning them about like a hypothetical. Like I don't even know if I'm just giving feedback on what's present in the playtest. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't know how to word it. I feel like I wouldn't know how to tell them. Is the full release gonna release soon? The full game? I don't know. I don't know. I can look at the page on Steam. I don't recall seeing a date. Right now, it's just the playtest. Let me take a look. Release date, it just says 2026. So, we can expect this game to come out sometime this year, assuming there's no delays. Delays can always happen, but should be sometime this year. I do think they have something really cool cooking. Yeah, there's like a snow segment in this video they presented about it too. Like there's way more to the game that they have developed. There's other areas, stuff like that. I really liked the boat scene. I thought it was kind of cool, especially because I'm not someone who knows anything about sailing or boats. I thought the scene riding the boat at the beginning was really cool. I felt like I felt proud that I was able to figure out what I was doing without like needing to be specifically like told and stuff, you know. Like I don't know. Well, I don't know if that's a segment you can fail at. Maybe you can't fail at it, and it's like, oh, I don't know. I just felt like that part was cool. But yeah. If you guys are interested in this game, I guess it's coming out at some point, 2026. So, we will see. We will see. But yeah, I think that's all my thoughts on it. I'm still looking forward to seeing like the full game. I think I definitely want to check it out. I'll definitely play it when it comes out. The sled with the huskies looked good. Yeah. There was like a segment in this video on the Steam page that shows a segment with like huskies and stuff. Here, look, I can get a screenshot. I'll show you guys that there is snow, just not in the playtest. But there's like snow parts everywhere else. So I thought there was going to be snow. Where is it? Here we go. This is from their Steam page.
Take care of your voice and yourself, please.
Thank you, One Man. No worries. I definitely will. We'll be heading off here shortly. I don't want to push myself too hard. This is from their Steam page. And there's other icy areas like screenshots and stuff too. See? I didn't mean to clickbait you guys with the snow. snow baited. Sometimes that happens. It's just part of being a live streamer. Did you end up getting the OG Resident Evil collection? I did not, because I was just exhausted at the end of that stream. I said I was gonna get it at the end of the previous Dino Cup stream, but it ended up going literally twice as long as I thought. I thought I was gonna be streaming for like 5 hours. I ended up streaming for 10 hours. And I felt like the whole time, I felt like I was like near the end like the whole time. So it was like, by the time I was like 3 hours in, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know, there's probably like 2 hours left of this game. When I'm 5 hours in, oh, I must be close to the end now. Maybe like another hour or two, you know? And then there was someone who even told me like I'm close to the end because they were mistaken at what part I was at. So they told me I was really close to the end. I was like, okay, I'll just keep playing and get to the end. And then at the end of the day, it ended up being 10 hours. So I was so tired at the end. I ended up like, I didn't buy it, but I do still want to get it. I don't know if it's all still on sale now. Maybe I should have bought it then. Maybe it's not on sale now, but I do still want to grab it if I can. Because I really want to play the original Resident Evil on stream later this week. Yeah. That's how it gets you. Makes you feel like it's almost over the entire time. Yeah, it really felt that way. And I felt so bad that I had to like postpone yesterday's stream because of it. My throat was so tired. Like, oh my god, my throat was hurting when I got off stream. Like sometimes it feels like when I'm still actively using my voice, like during stream, I don't really feel it. But then when I stop talking at the end of stream, that's when my throat's like, okay, here's how tired you really are. And then it's like, oh god. Yeah. Gather your strength for Resident Evil. Yeah, well, I especially want to gather my strength because, like, tomorrow we're playing the Avatar game, and I'm feeling like it might be a long one. It might be a long one. I don't know. I have a friend who's played it. They love the Avatar franchise, like the Blue People one. It's kind of funny because I'm also a big fan of Avatar, but like the Airbender one. We're both big fans of Avatar, just different words. I do like the Blue People one a lot too, though. The world building and creatures and a lot of the ideas put into it is really interesting. And I've seen all 3 Avatar movies, and I think they're all really good. It gets a lot of critique for like, it's the same story all over again. They're all chapters to a bigger story. I don't understand why it gets that critique. Like, I'm sorry, have you never watched a bigger franchise where every movie is a chapter of a greater story? No? Oh, well, I guess now you have, so sit down. I love Avatar, the bending one. Yeah, me too. Oh, did you guys see how they decided to pull the Avatar movie that's coming out from theaters? Like, it's not happening in theaters anymore. Did you see that? I was so sad when I saw that. I was really looking forward to seeing the movie in theaters. And I don't have Paramount Plus, and I'm not gonna get it. Not even for Avatar. As much as I love Avatar, I'm not getting Paramount Plus. You can't make me. You won't make me. Put it back in theaters. Is it because it's so bad? No, from what I've heard from the people who worked on it, like, I've seen tweets, like, after the announcement that they were not going to put it in theaters anymore, I saw some tweets from people claiming to have worked on the movie. And they said, like, I feel so bad for everyone else because there was so much love and heart and energy, like, put into this movie, and it was going to be a banger in theaters, and now it's not. And, like, I feel like, yeah. Like, I feel like Avatar's always had a lot of love put into it. I mean, Korra definitely has more writing issues than, like, the other parts of the stories. But I feel like Avatar is, like, a series that it's always had a lot of love put into it. So I don't doubt that for a second that this movie is the same way. And I'm really, really sad. Like, it freaking hurts. It hurts. Maybe it's because, like, you know, I don't know, I'm another creator. I know how it is to put so much work into something and then you just don't get to put it out. You know? It's the freaking worst. And I really feel for all the creators who worked on that movie who are like, they're not gonna get it in the theaters now because of Paramount. And it's so aggravating. And the worst part is, it feels like a trap. It feels like a trap for this movie. Because, if people pirate it and don't watch it on Paramount Plus, then people are gonna be like, oh, well the movie flopped, whatever, you know, like, oh, it flopped, people didn't watch it. But if people do get Paramount Plus to watch it, and then it's a hit, then they're gonna be like, see, putting it on Paramount, pulling from theaters, like, see, it's a big hit. It doesn't need to be in theaters. It was a big hit anyway. It's literally a trap that they created. It's a big conspiracy against movies being in theaters. I'm telling you. And now, unless it gets put back into theaters, there's no way to prove them wrong. There's no way to prove them wrong unless they put it back in theaters and we massively support it. So it's like, put it back in theaters! Ah! I'm so mad about that. I've been waiting for years. This movie was announced literally a few years ago. I've been waiting. And then they took it out of theaters. I'm so mad. Streaming ruined the industry. It kind of has. I don't know. Like, I'm someone who likes Netflix. I like the convenience of streaming services. I mean, I haven't used them in the longest time. Because Netflix kicked me off my family's plan because I don't live near them anymore. But, like, this, like, I think streaming, like, you know, it's nice, the convenience and stuff, but, like, when you're doing stuff like this, and it's like this power play, you're doing these power moves to try to have control over the industry, nah, I don't fuck with that. Man. Cut that out. Like, I'm not gonna, I know, maybe I shouldn't even get, like Netflix subscriptions and stuff now. I was always planning to do it when I made more money, you know, because I consider it like a luxury expense. But, like, maybe now I shouldn't, because we're seeing things like this. I don't like that. Nah. Hopefully see my quick membership milestone. Don't worry, I see it. Sorry, I was just in a rant. You caught me in a rant. I wanted to finish my rant. I didn't want to interrupt what I was saying and potentially forget. Dylan! Thank you for being a pop champion for 1 whole month. Hi, Chio. Love you, the cutest dino OC ever. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry for being a little delayed to read that. I just didn't want to forget what I was saying. It's really easy that I might forget what I'm saying if I get distracted. Yeah. The streaming used to be good. Now there's too many. So it's just like cable TV all over again. Yeah, honestly, it really is. It really is. Man, you know, why does it have to be like this? It feels like so many people don't care about, like, creators and, like, viewers, the viewing experience. They only care about money! And they only care about having control over whatever industry they're in. Like, can we get some more people at the top who actually care about, like, their consumer base? You know? And the people who, like, put their art out so there is a consumer base? You know? Yeah. Part of me wants to say, like, maybe we need, like, just a mass crash of, like, artists even providing, you know? Well, actually no, we do not need that, because then people would just take that opportunity to be like, well, if the artists aren't performing, AI, no, okay, never mind, we don't want a mass crash. There's no winning here, though, there's literally no winning, and I hate it so much, it's the worst. Yeah, get rid of all the business, Major. What we need is just more people that actually care. We need more people who care about art. We need more people who care about the viewing experience. We need more people who actually care. And it's, you know, like, you can care about money, but, like, that shouldn't be the top priority. You know? But, yeah. Unfortunately, it makes too much money for them to care. People need to stop using the streaming services. Well, I'm not using any right now. I guess I just will change my plans to get stuff like a Netflix subscription. I guess I'll change my plans. I won't get one. Ha! Take that, Netflix. Ha! It's been years since Passion drove to work in the higher-ups of the company. Well, see, that's where I feel like... This is why I feel like we're seeing, like, a bit of a boom in some of the indie circles. It's not... The power is not entirely in these big companies. For as much as, like, I'm complaining about it. Like, we are seeing, like, a rise in indie gaming. A rise in indie animation. I've been seeing a lot of discussion regarding the indie animation scene and also the indie gaming scene. Like, we have people there who are showing, like, this is the kind of audience that you can get and retain when you care about the people who enjoy your product, right? It's not just about making money. And I feel like, you know, this is the thing that the people at the top caring about money aren't thinking about, is that if you make a product that makes your consumer base happy, they will want to buy it and support you, and then you're making money anyway. Like, you can literally have both. You can get the money by making your consumer base happy. I don't see how these companies don't see that. Like, you can literally have both. Why are you choosing only one when you can have both? And if you're choosing both, you're building that, like, super loyal, like, fan base. That, you know, they'll be really super loyal to you. I don't know why you wouldn't want that. I don't know. Meh. Yeah. Every corpo seems to explode in some way, so indie just seems best to be the best route. Wait, is that like talking about VTuber corpos? I'm not talking about VTuber corpos. I'm talking about like companies running streaming services. And like AAA game companies and stuff. Yeah. Although on the point of like corpos, like VTubing corpos, I mean corpos in general. Ah, okay. And I feel like that entirely depends on the corpo. That entirely depends on the people within the team running it and what they're choosing to prioritize. Because I feel like you can have companies, whether it's VTuber or like otherwise, you know, any company. You can have companies that are successful and do provide a good environment for their workers and consumer bases and stuff. You can have that. It all depends on things internally. And like sometimes there might be things that like blindside you, you know, like unexpected, you know, like that can always happen. Sometimes something might implode anyway, just because like, oh, this happened and we couldn't foresee this, or like we tried our best and there was just no way around it. Like that can happen, but I see like the whole like, oh, better to be indie thing a lot. And I think it just really depends on factors. I don't think it should be a blanket statement. I do think it depends on factors. Yeah, I see it mostly in like the VTubing scene, but like talking about like, nah, indie's better. You don't see all these people thriving as an indie, you know? But like, it does depend. It does depend. Because you're right, a lot of companies do implode. But like, we also have some that have not. And we have some that seem to be doing really, really well. So it really just all depends. If those companies continue to make smart choices, and they're prioritizing the things that really need to be prioritized, not the things they want to, but the things that need to for long-term success as a business, then they're maximizing their chances of things working out. Things can still sometimes happen that might like catch them off guard, you know? But like if you try and just maximize your chances, you know, like, well, there you go. You got your max chances, you know, it has the better chance of working out, you know? And then as long as you don't get, like, really bad luck, things might work out. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Chio. How you doing today? I'm sorry that I'm late to your stream. You guys really don't need to apologize if you're late to the stream. It's okay. We're doing good. We're just yapping. We finished a little playtest, so we're just kind of yapping at the end. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I feel very head empty now. I'm doing such big thinking, big thoughts. Yeah, I feel like recently I've gotten to talk like more seriously about like things that I think. It feels kind of nice. It feels kind of nice to get a bit serious sometimes about certain things, you know. I see a lot of the time talent will succeed in spite of management, rather than management being a huge value add. Or again, that really depends on like the specific like management, like what they're choosing to prioritize and like what they're offering, and you know sometimes it can depend on like how big is the team. Because I could say when I was in Pixeling, we didn't have like a super big team. And sometimes when your team is on the smaller side, that does mean like you are doing more of the work yourself. But I will say, even though I did a lot of my creative work myself, there were still very valuable services being offered to me from my small team that made it feel like, you know, like I never felt like it wasn't worth being there. You know, like we probably could have stood to have a few more people. And sometimes, like, especially when a corpo is smaller, it can be hard to get your feet off the ground enough that you can start expanding the team the way you need to. Like, that's one of those things. It's like one of the biggest struggles there, you know, especially when like expanding the talent roster is usually, one of the strongest ways that you can grow a VTuber corpo. You know, like, you want to, like, take advantage of that, but without going too deep into it. Like, you end up hiring too many people, and now your small team can't keep up, and just, like, that's what I'm saying, like, it really depends on what's being prioritized, and you have to be really careful. But, yeah. I don't know if I'll ever be, like, anti-corpo. Like, I think, I just see the potential, you know? Maybe it's because I had a great experience when I was in Pixeling. I mean, of course, there were, like, flaws and stuff. It wasn't perfect. But I did have a pretty good time there. I was pretty happy there. And I feel like having that hands-on knowledge and feeling like I did go to a pretty good place, it's just hard. It's hard to be completely, like, anti-corpo, you know? You know, I feel like there are corpos that are run by people who mean well. And, like, they're really trying their best, and they're trying to be smart, you know? It just depends on the company. Because we have had a lot where that's not the case, but I do think there are some where that is. And I just choose to try to believe in it, you know? And even though we've had, like, a lot of bad, I do think we have some good there, too. And I like to believe in the good, you know? Yeah. I bet that bit of help was massive, though. Yeah, it was. Like, things like organization for convention appearances, you know, like, that was a big help. Like, I can't say that was something I ever organized on my own. Like, that was one of the biggest perks, to me. They were always really helpful in that way. Yeah. Chio Chompi should start her own agency, where everyone hunts meat for her. Chio Chompi Village. That doesn't even sound like a talent agency. That just sounds like like having servants. You know, I wouldn't mind having people going and getting me food. Go get me some loaded fries from Wendy's, please. What is your favorite meat? Hard pick between beef and chicken, but I like beef and chicken a lot. Cult leader Chio Chompi! Yeah, let's go! I only found you after you came back and not where you went corpo, but I'm glad it went well for you. Yeah, thank you. I had a pretty overall positive experience. There were some things that weren't too great. I'm trying to think if I can, like, say this in a way that's like, I think my biggest gripe was feeling like I didn't have, like, super good direction. Like I did end up feeling a bit like a black sheep a lot of the time. And I remember that there were, like, there were some like times where I would like make a joke or something and would get like a talking to, like not like a bad joke, like literally a joke I've told everyone else. Literally everyone else I've ever told has been like fine with it. It's like tame, but I don't know. But I ended up like really questioning, like, okay, well, what direction can I take my humor and content in? And I was like not given direction. So like I feel like that was one of my biggest struggles. I think I'm someone who like thrives more with more direction. The more specific you can make your instructions to me, the better off I am. Yeah, like that's something that I would have liked more, is like more direction, you know, give me more grounded rules, give me more grounded direction, so that way I don't have to worry about like, you know, like, oh, am I making a joke that's like a little too lewd, a little too out there, you know? I don't have to question if I'm about to say something that's gonna make like management a little upset, you know? I don't have to worry about any of that. I also do want to say, like, management was always like super nice, you know, like they weren't mean, they never yelled at me or anything. I don't want it to come off like that, so I just want to be super clear. The management was always super, super sweet. I think we just had like, we had just like a difference of, I guess, opinion on things like that. It just kind of conflicted, but like they were always really, really nice. I did love my management team. I miss working with them, honestly. It was nice getting to work with people and work in a team, and I liked everybody there. You know. So like I don't want it to come off as like, oh, Chio said this thing. This was a black corpo. I remember when people started speculating about Pixelink going under before the announcement, and I saw so many people saying it was a black corpo, and that like pissed me off so much. Because like, yeah, it's not perfect, but I don't think any agency is perfect. I think if you expect to go into an agency and expect it to be perfect, you're just gonna get boned. Like, you're gonna be disappointed because nowhere's perfect. It just depends on like if those flaws are like something that works with you. And you know, I did have some struggles there, but I would never ever in my life say that was a black corpo. It was a very still positive experience, a positive environment. Management was always cheering me on, you know, even though sometimes we clashed a little bit, and sometimes I felt like I didn't have a strong direction. They were some of my biggest supporters, and I was happy to work with them. It made me so sad to see everyone calling it a black corpo. I feel like people are just really, really quick to say that nowadays about corpos. Which like, I can get it. I can understand we've had a lot of bad ones. I get it. But it is also a shame to see people so quick to say it, especially when, like, they're not the ones with the insider knowledge. You know, like, they don't know. They don't know. They're just making an assumption based on, like, oh, there were some canceled streams. It might be going under. And the talents can't say anything about it yet. Black Corpo! Like, that's literally what happened. And it was so annoying. That was so annoying. Have you stayed in contact with the team? Yeah, actually, I do still talk to my old managers. And sometimes they still help me out with stuff. They were really great people. I really liked being there, you know? Are you happy with being an indie, or do you miss being a corpo? Personally, I liked being in a corpo. I liked being in part of a team. I liked working with people. Not just with, like, gen mates, but, like, having management. I like working towards a greater goal with other people. We can like build each other up and learn from each other. Like a job environment. Although I am also happy being indie. I guess the answer is yes to both of those. So it's like I'm happy as an indie too. Like if the opportunity did not pop up to join another corpo, I would still be happy as an indie. But I also do kind of miss it too. So like my answer is kind of yes for both of those. You know? Yeah. Management was a bit too hands-off, would you say? I think it's more that I was a little bit more bold with my humor than the other talents were, and management was just, like, new to that. So I feel like they just didn't have a defined rule set at the time, for more bold humor. I guess? I don't know, because, like, I don't feel like my humor is super crazy, but, like, I think that's, like, the best way I can put it. Like, that's how it felt. And when I did ask for, like, more refined guidelines, they just didn't have anything to tell me. I don't know. But it did kind of lead to me being, like, really afraid of accidentally saying the wrong thing. And I feel like that took a long time for it to go away. I think that's, like, my biggest con out of my agency experience was that. Because I really wanted to do my best, and it felt like I didn't have the direction to do my best. And I didn't want to, like, accidentally say something I shouldn't. Even, like, we're just trying to make a joke or something, you know? But again, like, management was never mean about it. I feel like whenever I talk about this, it probably sounds like, they were so cruel, why couldn't they do that, whatever, but, like, really it wasn't like that. I don't know. But yeah, I really liked being in the corpo. It was really nice, you know, like, there were cons to it, but I feel like the pros, for me personally, the pros outweighed the cons. I really liked it there. Yeah. As a longtime fan of VTubers, I understand when people get scared of a black corpo. I mean, I do understand it. I just wish people weren't so quick to say that. Like, at least find out the information first. And I know sometimes the information, like, doesn't come out publicly. You know, you don't always learn everything. But, you know, I just wish people, like, had that, like, pause first before just throwing that around. Because when you start saying someone's a black corpo, then other people who's not aware of the corpo might see that, and then they just blindly believe it. You know? Do you still keep in touch with the other girls from Pixelink? We've mostly gone our own ways by now. So, not really, but it's all okay. 'Cause I wish the girls all the best in whatever they're doing, and I know they wish the best for me too. Yeah. This is kind of like, you know, just kind of falling apart a little bit, but like, you know, I feel like though that's kind of just natural when you're no longer working under the same label. Like, it's not a malicious thing. It's just like, it's kind of like when you're close, like think about like a normal job. You work at like Walmart or something. I don't know. When you're working there, you always go there and like, you're able to interact with your coworkers really easily. You might become like friends with them while you're working there. And then let's say like you don't work there anymore. You know, like some of them you might keep in touch with, like maybe that one coworker you really got along with, but like everyone else, you know, like you kind of just don't talk so much anymore. It's because you don't work there. You know, that's literally what it is. That's just literally how it is. You guys just drift apart. It's understandable. Yeah. It's not malicious at all. And I truly wish everybody like the very, very best. I think everyone's been doing pretty well actually. Like I keep track of what everyone's doing. Cheering them on from the shadows. Yeah, you go girls, woo! and it's always exciting to see like what they're up to nowadays. Yeah. Now I don't want to talk to any of the people I used to work with. I mean, fair. I feel that way about some other jobs I've had, like non-VTuber jobs. I feel that way sometimes too. But yeah, I do think it's probably a good time to end off. It's been about 3 hours. And I think I should give my voice a rest because I do think tomorrow is going to be a bigger, longer stream. So I want to be ready for that. So let me see if there's anyone online to raid. I'm gonna see. Did you guys have fun though? Did you guys like the game? I'll definitely check out the full release when it comes out. It was pretty good. It was pretty fun. You make sure to eat something good tonight. Yeah! I'm gonna get some more water. Make sure I drink. Well, drink. I just said water. I'll make sure I eat something and yeah. Okay, let's see. Who's online? Okay, here we go. I got somebody. Let me make sure they're not about to end first. And if not, we might be good. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Awesome. Okay. Let me pull up my chat to say goodbye to you guys. Thanks for stream. Yeah, thanks for joining. I I really appreciate you know, getting to have like a fun time today. I'm still sorry that we had to like postpone yesterday's stream, but we're gonna make sure that we do it next week, so no worries. Just delayed a little bit, but it'll still happen. I'm gonna go give my voice and my brain another break. I feel like I did some big thinking for commentary today. We had some big thoughts, big thinking, you know? Yeah, thanks for the stream, Chio. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you! I hope all of you guys have a super great evening, too. And I hope I get to see you guys tomorrow. We're playing the Avatar game tomorrow, so if you're interested in how that's going to go, you know, just come by tomorrow, and I'll see you guys there. I'll see you there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Hey, good TV! Thanks for the super. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, get some rest, Chio. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest. So, I will see you guys later, okay? Bye-bye, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.